Previously, in the world of Galamora.
He's the real thing.
No shit.
Well, hey, I thought he was just, I don't know, a changeling? Something other than me.
Why did the both of you think it was a fucking changeling? And she just rubs her face.
We're in an alternate reality, Elric.
And here I thought my job was hard enough with the weird dragon lady. Oh,
The
yeah.
what?
What?
I'll explain her some other time. She's going to make me late for my baking competition, and I cannot have that.
You see him floating high above this statue.
Well then, everyone. You've all put on a good show. But now, I'm going to have to kill all of you. I really am sorry. If you are what you claim to be, Sinead. But I can't stop now.
I don't like him, can you tell?
I thought you loved him.
I like the nice one.
He then looses two beams that take up a space of this size. He then brings his hands back together, and another beam starts to appear down the middle.
What the fuck, man?
Give me another dexterity saving throw with advantage, since you now kind of understand what's about to happen.
Oh, god damn it. Why'd you summon me again? It's been like less than a day.
Look at the evil Elric.
The toad quickly, points his gaze towards the other Elric. She goes,
What, you mean Elric? The regular one? The one Elric that exists?
There's two of them.
Okay, so there's now two evil Elrics.
Why on earth did you summon Hocus Crocus for this? He's a fucking frog.
Because he's entertaining.
and he also lifts up a shitload of dirt from the ground. And then in front of all of you, you see what seems to be a wall of boulders and dirt get thrown up into the air at the speed of something falling to the ground.
Pelt him with every projectile you have. I'll take care of him inside this.
This whole thing is just falling upwards into the sky. Ozm's turn.
Who is the monk? Probably the only other person who can follow them.
It's me, motherfucker.
You want to jump in there? It's gotta be cool as fuck.
So as it's running, using the leverage of the statue, goes up, and then just between the rocks, whooshu, 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 whooshu.
You do that, and as you do it, you can see glimpses of Elric doing the same, wielding his executioner sword. You're also doing that. It looks cool as fuck. And it seems like each time that your weapon and or leg collided with him, you could hear like very clear cracking noises, almost as if his ribcage was starting to cave in at the impacts.
Oh, hell
Baby.
yes.
Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
I take no damage. Fuck you, gravity.
Did you get what you wanted, Makeshift? Was the spell fun?
Yes,
Yeah,
this
have
has
fun,
been a
little
fucking
baby.
blast.
You got your anime seed.
It's been a long time since I've had a fight this fun. You're strong, but I am far beyond strength.
Oleron summons an axe into his hand.
Time to rid this world of a creature.
Snake then teleports. This air around you seems to just like shred away the skin and clothing on Oleron's body.
She has it. The Chaos Emeralds. Chaos control.
Ja well do.
And like half his body is like bleeding and torn to shreds. And the primordial stone is now sitting. It's this little thing right here. You all see Sinead just holding up Elric's very damaged body as she's just crying onto him.
Brock, you don't have to hold him in place.
And you see Elric reach down and pick up Oleron by the scarf. Elric then punches Oleron right in the face to knock him to the ground, kneels over his torso, and just starts pummeling him again and again and again. There's these massive crowds of what seems to be like children, as well as people who look to be wearing outfits from Silanoris.
It's all the people they killed.
And grasps at the back of his neck and pulls him down into what seems to be a portal into the parabola. And he's gone in an instant.
Interna. Is that still your name here?
Indeed it is. Technically speaking, it's still my name back where you come from, too.
Right. we just end up calling the bird Kara?
I think you'll know what I mean sooner or later. And it dawns upon her as she's seeing these things that the woman that she's seeing in the visions is almost certainly herself. And she steps forward a bit and puts her hand on your face. Thank you for the lovely vision. You must have come quite a long way.
She kind of leans her face into her mom's hand a little bit and just goes, "You can't even imagine."
So, let's get started with the session, everybody. Now, all of your characters have freshly made it back to Vestia. And after, a quick pass through the parabola, which is now quite easy since you have the reality stone on your side, and Sinead can also traverse the parabola unaffected, you all make it back to the original universe and back into Vestia, right where you exited previously. The same amount of time has passed in this universe as in the other universe, so it's been about a day. And the first order of business was bringing Mirella to the med bay to get her unparalyzed from one of those spells that paralyzed her. So, which characters want to go check and see, are going to be there right when she wakes up?
Shanti's busy, so I'm out.
Yeah, she's got stuff to do.
Zendil has a slight headache.
So he'd probably
say
be in the medbay as well, then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably sleeping.
Get some
I'll say
fucking pilot.
Johnathan's definitely there.
The real one or the little one?
No, the real one. The little one's back in the other universe.
Okay, making sure. So we
The
don't
other
like
one's
that.
no king.
Oh,
The
right.
real one sounds raw as hell. I like that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Alright.
And while they're off in the med bay, I'll say that's Group A. Group B is going to be... what is Shanti, Brock, and Sinead up to right now?
Shanti is currently in her room, she's trying to decompress. I'll tell you what, after her final words in the last session, she has not said a damn thing. She has been just completely silent. So she's off in her
Brock
room.
is getting alcohol and going to Shanti's room.
Aw,
Fake happiness.
Hell yeah.
he knows me so well.
She is preparing a meeting.
Let's briefly roleplay that scene before we move on to the other stuff that's occurring, because that's kind of the first thing that happens canonically.
Okay.
So, Brock, you're making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past in your Shanti bound.
Ooh, ooh.
Doo 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 doo.
You get to her door, nice alcohol in hand. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And you're at her door now. What do you do?
I'm assuming that is Shanti's door.
Yeah, it's hers.
Okay, I knock on the door.
Shanti, you hear a knock on the door.
Oh no, really? I ignore it and go to sleep. No. Shanti has just gotten out of a nice, comfortable bath, so she's in oh god, word drop, not again. The things you wear at night.
Bathrobe?
No.
Nightgown?
Nightgown, thank you. Oh my god.
Yes.
I need booze.
Skins of the dead.
No.
Briar,
No.
you're live. You don't need to drink.
I definitely need to drink. Anyway,
A tall
Grape
glass
juice.
of water.
yeah, that's it, chat. Drink your water. That's what I mean. Uh-huh. Anyway, so Shanti's in her nightgown, and she was, in the middle of, pulling the gold out of her hair, because it's you don't need gold while you're asleep. So she kind of just stands up, and it's just oh, great, not... Who needs my help now? Who do I gotta fucking deal with? And so she opens the door, and when she sees Brock, her face softens a bit, and she's like, oh, it's just you.
Brock looks up on her and just hands her a bottle and we need to have an evening. And just walks past you with the second bottle he has
Fair enough.
into the room.
She just kind of looks at the bottle for a second, and she's like, no, he's right. And she shuts the door and just turns and so her room's kind of nice because, she's leader of a very affluent guild. So she's got nice couches and pillows and shit. Perfect to place your weary dwarven ass on after a hard day.
Brock will do exactly that and pull out He pulls out 2 glasses, puts them on the table, drinks 1 shot of the bottle, and then pours himself a glass. Pours you a glass and just puts it over the table. Here you go. Unless you want to go right to the bottle as well.
Shanti sits across from him and looks for a second at the glass and just goes, and she just kind of makes a noise, grabs the glass, knocks that back, and then grabs the bottle and knocks more of that back.
God. What a fucking week. Or month, rather.
It's been a month. I had no idea this was going to be this hard.
Yeah. Usually our travels are the hard part. Didn't know if being in fucking material plane was gonna be the hardest one this year. Shit.
With the rate this is going, how long do you think until we end up back in fucking Diriona?
Probably next resurgence. Not this one.
I wouldn't much rather drag my naked body over broken glass.
Sounds like you need a fucking break.
No, I'm perfectly fine. Everything's fine. And she kind of like fiddles with the glass a little bit, just grumpily muttering that she's fine.
Brock will laugh, drink a little bit more, look at her. I haven't known you now for what, 20 years almost?
Yeah, 20 years.
I know when you're not fine. You need a break. You've needed a break ever since we arrived in the fucking other universe.
I guess my old teenage fiery temper did make an appearance.
That it did. It's been a while since I've seen you this upset about something.
I still am not sure if I made the right decision.
What do you mean?
That woman, that's not my mother. I don't know why I went and saw her. And she takes another huge swig of the drink.
Brock will kind of eye his alcohol a little bit, put it back down, look at Shanti, and just say, she may not have been your version of your mother, but we have seen the other Shanti. She hasn't had her child with her for almost as long as you haven't had your mother. I think it's good for her as well to see you. Even if she will have her own back. And speaking for you, how do I say this? I'm hoping you could at least take a little bit of solace in knowing that she exists, even if in another world.
I do. It's good to know that at least somewhere she got a life.
Indeed. And Brock will take another swig of his bottle.
Shanti does the same thing. She's gonna drain that bottle pretty quickly.
Oh, they aren't going to last the night.
Oh no. No, they won't. That's all I have. Did you have anything else, Yasha?
Brock will just put the bottle away, almost done at this point, and just say, Elric mentioned something about a baking contest, right?
Yes, it's the one in Silinoris. We've had a few guild members go.
You know when that is?
Oh. She kind of like thinks about it for a second. It's just like, that's in a week, I think? I'm not exactly sure what day it is, but given what Johnathan told us when we came back through, I'm assuming it's in a week.
You should go.
You think so?
Yeah. You can maybe stay at Elric's place for a little bit.
Oh, God.
No idea if he's gonna be there.
God, no. Not yet.
If not, you can stay at the tavern. Enjoy
At
the
the tavern
festivities.
first. I don't want to assume anything.
He likes you.
She kind of like turns a bit pink and just rolls her eyes and is just like, well, I like him too, but you know me. I'm too busy for things like this. Hell, one of the guild members tried flirting with me like 6 months ago, and I thought the poor thing was lost.
You have never been good around people trying to get close to you.
You're the only one that has, and you pulled me from rubble.
Yep. And that was you clinging to me back then, at least.
I regret nothing. She takes finishes out her bottle.
Brock just holds up his bottle and says, neither here, and finishes up as well.
She takes it, starts drinking that one too. She's like, if this doesn't get rid of the fucking dreams for a night, I don't know what will.
Listen, I can have a servant bring more and we can drink until we fucking pass out, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's just gonna hurt more.
I'm on break. What do I care?
I don't want you to die from fucking alcohol poisoning. That's what I care.
Alcohol poisoning. We were worried about Sinead, how much she drank and didn't even feel anything.
That woman is something else.
Literally.
I'm not even sure she can be poisoned. Not
Let's not.
anyone
find
should
out.
try.
I don't want to know what would happen if she found out somebody tried to poison her.
They would get sent to the fucking Shadow Realm.
You see Shanti kind of shiver and just take more of her drink. She's like, great, now I think I'm going to dream of that.
Sorry about that. And Brock will kind of open the door, and Betsy, who's probably been sitting outside, just say, Betsy, get someone to bring us more alcohol, and close the door again.
Betsy does that, giving you a nod and a thumbs up, and they walk out of the room and close the door behind them.
Betsy's a bird.
Betsy caws at you and does not leave the room.
Hey, Betsy was outside the room. I did not let her in.
Oh, never mind. Wait, what command are you giving to Betsy?
I walked out. Walked to the door. I opened the door and tell Betsy, go get someone to get us more alcohol.
Oh, okay. She does that and flies down the hall. My bad. My brain was in this is Kara mode for a moment.
We've all been traumatized by the Kara bird.
Oh.
That we all think that they're just gonna just, hey, how you doing?
Yep.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Treat.
Oh, and Henry's also, I assume, just sitting out in the hallway chilling.
Yeah. Making
He's
sure
doing that.
no one fucking interrupts.
As he just stares blankly at a wall.
Yes.
I need.
He does that.
I need Brock to like put something in Henry's head. That way, if you lean real close up to Henry's head, you can start to hear elevator music.
I can actually do that.
I
Maybe next
Can you
time.
Hold up. Are you saying this in character drunken idea?
I mean, Shanti can turn around and just. She kind of leans back and she just goes, "You should put a music box in his head. That way, it sounds like that music that was playing in the thing in Calrix. Be really funny."
Brock turns around to you, closes the door again, strokes his beard. I was like, I can do something. And it just pulls out some small shit and just starts tinkering for a little bit.
Shanti's laughing. Hilarious.
And where the fuck is it?
Oh my god, he's actually gonna do it. Let's go.
Oh,
There we go, magical tinkering.
nice. Let's take a peek at this.
This is beautiful.
Up to your items, a single falling. This is red light. Taps emits a recorded message that can be heard up to 10 feet away, max of 6 seconds. It's an odor, nonverbal sound of your choice. Oh, nice. Continuously emits an odor or nonverbal sound of your choice up to 10 feet. I
Yes.
It
love
goes to
it.
Henry and he just starts playing elevator music.
And I just
Okay, yeah. You can do that.
I just make that in the middle of the room so Shanti for a little bit can hear it. I'm like, that
So
good?
you just hear like
A music
in the
box
distance.
version of
Like,
that.
really?
That's great.
Literally.
Shanti just holds up 2 thumbs and just goes, "Perfect." Oh god, I hit
Oh my gosh.
Alright. I open the door again. I go to Henry and like hold still for a second and like take off the fucking cap of his head, put it in there, put it back down, close it. And now you can just hear that within 10 feet of him anytime we get close to him.
I love
Brock
this.
walks back.
Hell yeah.
Shanti's laughing her ass off. Like, she's starting to get a bit tipsy because, let's be real, they probably haven't eaten much. So she's fucking laughing her ass off. I can't believe you actually did that.
God, the acolytes are gonna hate me for it.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
Is Mirella back in the med bay? Is she awake yet?
Good question.
Wasn't when I was there, but they're taking care of her.
Okay, good.
No, none of you guys are with me.
Do you want to now switch over to Group A, who's in the medbay right now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Or do you guys want to finish
Yeah.
up your... Oh, okay.
I mean,
Nope, I'm pretty done.
You're good? Okay.
Gotcha.
Shanti,
Okay.
after Brock leaves, she just she falls into bed, passes out, doesn't even get under the covers. She's out.
Oh my gosh.
Drunken sleep. Let's go.
All right. Switching over to Group A. Also, Deja, I'm pretty sure your microphone's buzzing a bit. At least we can hear it on Discord.
Oh, okay. Just 1 second.
Word.
I'm
Meanwhile, while they are in the medbay, Deja is currently inside this, like,
Mirella.
one of those machines that sort of sprinkles moonlight dust, or it filters light through moonstone onto bodies, and it kind of neutralizes magic inside them.
Oh, is that what Brock
And-
was put in?
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically just a long-term get rid of any magic problems solution. Totally not just my my right
Sorry,
and
I
Tom
don't
do
mean to-
things.
I don't
Yes,
mean
what's
to
up?
interrupt you, but am I still buzzing or?
Yeah, a little bit.
You just did.
Oh god, I have no idea.
Not,
1
not
second.
you.
These
Sorry,
are new.
that was the dog. She knocked something over.
Oh, okay. So just carry,
I would
carry
not
on.
be that
Carry on.
rude to you.
What the dog doing?
Yeah, what the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
And so, Zendil and Johnathan are currently in the room as as Mirella slowly begins to like your eyes crack open, and above you, you can see this kind of like arced device over your head, and it's kind of like moving up and down slowly on your body. It's sort of like you're in like a sleeping pod in like a sci-fi movie, but it's just like this arc passing over you with like a light glowing from it. And you awaken to that sight, and you're laying on like a bed in what looks to be the medical wing.
Ah, sorry.
Okay, before I do anything, how do I sound now?
20 minutes later.
Keep it going.
Anyway, Mirella is now, her eyes are starting to crack open. She's waking up in the midst of the med bay. You look around, and you can see that Zendil is laying on the bed on the far side of the room. What do you do?
She suddenly starts to remember everything that happened, and she tries to, like, break free because she's just freaking out right now.
You quickly start struggling around. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
D20, right?
Yes, a D20. It's a DC 10.
Okay. 15.
15. You get one of those feelings, kind of like when you're going to sleep and you feel like you're falling. You just kind of like jolt up, like, oh, I'm fine. And you're just laying on a bed with one of those things above you, but it's like your head missed it.
Oh gosh, I need to plug in my phone, my iPad. Okay, there we go.
Word. Zendil, on the other side of the room, you see Mirella shoot awake frightfully. He also wakes up, gurgly.
Right.
Zendil, get me out of here. Get me out of here, please.
It's noteworthy that you are not bound by anything. You are laying on a bed.
Oh yeah, I'm hugging Chemo. The snuggle
Oh.
mushroom. All right. Okay.
Snuggle mushroom.
I mean, what? She's hovering down there. She's hovering in that. Can I set her free?
She's
I'm
not
gonna
bound.
walk up there. Not bound.
She's
alright.
laying on a bed.
Oh.
It just has there's a device that's like arcing over the bed, which shines some light on her, and that's
I
it.
thought she was floating like some sort of
Oh,
prison.
me too.
No?
Yeah.
Me
Okay.
too. Okay.
Hey, Mirella. Need any?
Yeah. Is everyone okay? Are you okay?
Well, we just fought a god.
He's not a god.
And I can hear Shanti. I can hear Shanti yelling from afar. She's not a god.
Disembodied Kalishtar voice. He's not a god.
He's not a god. We just fought a glorified man, child, god, thing,
There you go.
and I have a splitting headache. How are you doing? And it's like, I just sit down next to her, sitting on Pimo, the walking mushroom.
Truth be told, I feel like shit. Physically,
Well, you did.
mentally, and emotionally.
Last time I remember, he got sent to the portal. Started flinging around. I don't know where he went, but I bet that did a toll on you. Best to rest for now. We're all safe.
Everyone's okay, right?
Yeah, everyone's okay. We're all resting at this point. Oh, God, my head. Yeah.
Where's Joseph?
Joseph. Make chef, where's Joseph again?
He went home.
He went home through a portal. He is nowhere nearby.
All right. He knows that, right? Then almost there. He didn't fucking just pass out midway, but fucking. No, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Joseph
Ew.
went back
Mhm.
home.
Wait, she doesn't know he came through the portal. She was out by then.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just
Oh, so
no.
I-
I'm,
I-
I
no,
mean,
Zendil-
I mean
I know
in
which one you're-
general.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's just like, wait, she wouldn't know that our Elric came
Who
through the
do-
thing, so she's probably talking about the other one? I don't know.
Yes.
What your brain's
Okay.
I can't read your mind.
She refers to him as Joseph, so yeah.
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 All right. Yeah. Joseph went back home to probably back home. I mean, job's done.
What do you mean went back home?
Went back. He went
Zendil.
back.
Did he come into the alternate reality? Zendil.
The answer's yes.
You
buddy.
all hear a knocking on the door. And at the door. Hello. Is everybody alright in here? And the
Oh.
doorknob turns and opens up. And you see Johnathan walk through. Oh, hey! You're both awake. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Mirella.
Once.
Oh, yes,
Feeling
Mrs.
slightly
Zendil?
better. No. We're just awake. Right.
Gotcha. So Mirella, you're finally awake. How are you feeling?
Well, as I told Zendil, I feel like shit. Emotionally, physically, and mentally.
That's likely to happen waking up from what seems to be a coma. Just a moment. He walks past you and over to some cupboards on the far side of the room. And he just takes out, it looks like he just took out some cups and like some water. First things first, you're going to want to hydrate a bit. Waking up from a coma is going to leave you very thirsty. You as well, Mr. Zendil. I noticed some of
Oh,
the...
I'm not gonna try to use one of that.
Yeah, some of the mushrooms on your arms, they seem to be a bit deflated. I remember them being more plump last time I saw them.
I just
well-
poke one of them, like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He hands you both a tall glass of water. It's like, fungi
Take
do
mushrooms,
require...
they are thick.
Take mushrooms, they're thick. What?
Sorry.
He hands you a tall glass of water and says, fungi do require quite a bit of moisture compared to other animals in our world. Even plants.
Does Zendil, does it hurt when you pluck them out?
No. It's like plucking out hair, but slightly less painful.
Really? Oh, maybe the fungi spreading through your body has damaged your nervous tissue. That's a little bit concerning, but well, there's plenty of research to be done. Spore druids are pretty uncommon, so there's a lot to be learned. Anyway, so Mirella, how have you been?
Is there any way for me to contact Joseph? I
Well,
need to speak to him.
if I'm not mistaken, aren't you in possession of, well, some devices that allow you to contact him?
Am I?
Yes. He gave you a pair of sticks that when you break them, it calls him.
Oh, yeah. That.
Just not
Yep.
as powerful as the ones that like instantly summon him. It's more like,
Yep.
hey, could talk to you if you come on by.
And she's gonna do that.
Oh,
She
You take-
literally just grabs them. She grabs them and just like runs out of the med bay.
And as you sprint towards the door, you hear Johnathan call to you, wait, Miss Mirella! And you still run out?
I'm not listening. I just she's not listening at this point. She needs to see Joseph.
You do that, sprinting away. And at what point do you snap the stick?
Once I'm outside.
Thought
Yeah.
so.
You go running through some of the halls, and you look for what seems to be main halls. And eventually you kind of navigate your way down to like down the stairs and to the right, and you see some light shining through the main corridor. You're turning a few heads as like people are wondering why you're running through like a building like this. But you make it outside.
Okay. So I snap the stickies.
The stickies.
You snap one of the sticks, and then
Yeah.
it's sort of like a vine kind of creeps out of it and sort of twirls around one of your fingers. And a tiny little flower sprouts from one of them. And it kind of buzzes for a moment until you hear a voice come through and it says, hello? Why'd you call? Who's this?
It's me.
Mirella. Oh, thank God you're doing all right. How are you feeling?
Get over here. Get over here.
What? What do you mean, get over here?
Get over here.
I don't think you realize where I've been right now, but to fill you in on the details, I'm kind of busy
I know.
fighting a few gods.
I just need you here right now.
Morel, the soonest I can get there is after a full day of traveling.
How long did you know?
What do you mean?
You should know damn well what I mean. Or should I tell you?
The other Elric. He could sense my magic, couldn't he?
He did.
Mirella, I had promised your father that I wouldn't tell you. But you're old enough now, and you have a right to know. But I need to tell you in person.
That's why I asked you to come here. I can't wait a day. I can't wait a day. Oh, Joseph, I can't.
Mirella, listen. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay.
Alright. I'll see you soon.
Is it raining, by the way?
Right now, it is not raining. Actually,
Oh.
let me roll to see if it's raining.
I want to make this dramatic.
I'll say below a 5. Yeah, I'll say below like a 7 and it's raining. I rolled
So
a 17.
it is raining.
I rolled a 17. It's a
Oh.
fine day out. It's partially
Oh,
cloudy.
because I was gonna say that if it was raining, I was gonna make her drop to her knees and just like let her release a silent cry. So
Yeah, sure. That sounds interesting. I can make it raining. It's sprinkling outside a little bit. Enough that people are taking out umbrellas. Sure, it's raining.
yeah. So yeah, she just hugs herself and just drops to her knees and she tries so hard not to sob. She just lets the tears fall.
And then as you're doing that, from behind you, you hear Johnathan calling out. Zendil, did you follow Johnathan as he ran after her?
Jet.
Jet.
Poke poke. Jet.
He's probably taking a fat shit, honestly.
No, that was the perfect moment. You know what? This is all good. And it's calling, and like the sticks. I wash my hands, and I'll hear like, oh fuck me, they had to call me now. Yes, I followed Johnathan back, aggressively drinking all that water.
Ah, wonderful. You hear Johnathan calling after you, going,
We're running
Miss
after
Mirella,
you.
Hey! And then he makes up to you. He's like, Miss Mirella, what's going on?
Joseph, my life has been a lie. My existence has been a lie.
Miss Mirella, what are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Me, Johnathan.
I've been reincarnated.
You've been what?
Huh?
When we were in the parabola, when we were in the other reality, this bastard, King Oleron, told me that he had sensed some of his magic, which was Elric's, or I mean, Joseph's magic. He sensed it in me, and he basically told me that I have been reincarnated.
But wouldn't you have had memories from your past life?
No, I that's the thing. I don't remember anything. I only remember bits and pieces of my childhood.
Jeez. Listen, Mirella, it's raining outside. Let's get back into the warmth. You shouldn't be out here after just waking up from a coma.
Okay.
He
Okay.
offers a hand to help you up.
She picks it and she holds on to him like for dear life. She's shaking and everything.
You do that, and you all he leads you back to the medical bay since that's where he thinks you should be. And when you get there, offers you another glass of water, similarly to before.
Yeah, she drinks it.
Nice. And Johnathan sits down and is like, all right, that's a lot to take in. So what makes you think you might be reincarnated?
Because I was told.
Oh.
King Oleron is Joseph's alternate self.
And I assume he was able to sense something in you?
Yeah. So while we were going through some portal, he pulled me out and teleported me to where he was.
Well, I was going to say, what does he know, but if he was the alternate version of Elric, then, well, I don't know what to make of this.
You know, the funny thing is, maybe I would have been better off not knowing. Or if I was going to find out sooner or later, I would rather had it be Joseph to tell me, rather than some crazy ass bastard that's hell-bent on world domination or some bullshit.
Yeah. It's always hard to learn things about ourselves when, well, I guess that's the end of that sentence. It's just always hard to learn things about ourselves that we didn't know. Oh, hang on, let me fix us some tea real quick. That should fix you right up. I have this tea that's made with dried up peaches. It's delightful. I think you'll all love it. And he reaches up to a cupboard again, but when he opens this one, inside of it, you see like a few feathers kind of spill out as it opens a bit. And before he actually opens it, and you both pretty quickly recognize these black feathers. And he goes, where did these come from?
She's here, isn't she? Mirella says.
Who is she? Wait, where is that music coming from?
Fuck yes, Cora! I love you so much!
There's lights coming out of the cupboard.
Huh?
I love her
And he
so
opens it.
much.
He opens the cupboard
Where's the
all
mushroom
the way.
man?
And you see Kara the Kenku sticking her face out saying, "Where's the
That
mushroom
felt right,
man?"
or did I have too many mushrooms again?
How did this Kenku get into the cupboard?
Card away.
It's your
Kara,
time,
get-
mushroom man.
Kara, get out of there.
It's time to do your shit.
What? Time to.
I walk up to Kara. I touch her head just to know that it's not the shrooms talking. Just to make sure, because I just heard music.
We are
I
going
see
to get
light.
revenge on who took your land
God,
and
she's
also
real.
killed my parents, but this is your adventure, Mushroom Man. You get to take on the rich.
She's fucking real. It wasn't the shrooms this time. Timo, you know what
It
to do.
wasn't.
Yeah.
We get to eat the rich?
We get to eat the rich.
Who's this?
Zendil?
You get to eat the rich, Mushroom Man.
Oh, that's right. Jonathan's
Johnathan.
never met Kara.
Jonathan, I'll
Right.
explain later. I
You've never
promise
met
I'll
Kara.
explain later.
Okay, but all right, fine. I have to do some research and focus on my studies because I'm going to be very busy in Mortel Bay giving a lecture. Well, I'm actually a guest speaker at a lecture, but it's this
That's
whole
where
thing
we're
about-
going.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. You're traveling to Mortel Bay as well?
Yeah, I can teleport you there too.
Oh well, I still have a little while before I have to give my speech, but excuse me, is her teleportation anything like Mr. Elric's teleportation?
I don't know. All I know is every time I teleport with her, I feel like shit. Oh God, it's gonna be.
Oh, great. Well,
As a
Yes.
wise man said, young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground.
I'm not that young. I'm in my 20s, you know. But
Oh, me too.
Or it's her mystic babble.
okay,
She
Miss
speaks in
Kara,
riddles.
how about you go gather everyone else you need first? I'll gather my things for the lecture, and
And I'll
you
gather my
can
sanity.
Teleport us there.
Is it
Do you-
okay if I talk with
I'll
Zendil
run.
for a little bit, Jonathan?
Let's go.
Certainly, you can do that while I leave here. Goodbye. And he walks towards the door.
Kara, may I talk with Zendil for a little bit?
I'm right here.
I know. I just need privacy from her.
All right, I will go say hi to the village people.
Please tell me she warps there.
She probably
She-
did.
Oof.
She blips out of existence in a puff.
And there she goes.
Hmm.
All right, Mirella, you want to speak? I'm not going anywhere until Kara drags me to the wherever. But yeah, I'm here.
Zendil, you're my friend, Zendil, and I just want to let you know that if you ever need anything, just talk to me. If you ever want to talk to me about anything, just talk to me. Like, I'm here for you, all right? Just be safe, okay?
Yeah.
And she just
Yeah,
holds
yeah,
his
listen.
hand. Do you promise?
I promise.
Okay. And try not to eat too many of those mushrooms, please.
Oh, come on.
I promise I'll make you some French toast if you don't.
Okay, fair trade. I'll promise not to eat the shrooms for a week. All right, just for me.
And I'll make you French toast for a week.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
You know what that means, Timo? I'm just wait, sorry, I was holding
Yeah, and she just gives him a hug.
mushroom legs. French toast. All right.
French toast. So yeah, she just hugs him and just.
Oh, okay. You can have Timo. You can have Timo for a bit. Oh god,
Jeez.
Kara's war cry.
not her war cry. It's like you know when a portal starts forming. That's the music that plays.
Oh
And
my
then Kara's
God.
teleport.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Like, no, you'll have Timo. I can hear the disco lights coming. I'm scared, but you know I'm gonna.
take care of yourself, okay?
All right.
Jesus, you sound like you're parting ways for the rest of your life.
Nope.
Young man,
She's
there's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're shirt on your day, you can stay there, and I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time.
Zendil feels an insane amount of dread coming from her back.
An unholy
Kara-
presence.
No
Please don't kill
present.
him. Please don't send him to his death, Kara.
He won't. She likes him.
You start to see faint glows of like disco lights.
No, he's going to
appearing.
cause many deaths today.
Oh shit.
Hopefully not innocent ones.
Look, it's just a
This
path.
is but a
Path
mortal
home.
break.
He started on two people. He literally just farted onto people.
Look, that was by accident. You know, a gentle gas. Oh, you know, burp.
Just a
An
gentle
unholy
gassing. It's
stink.
fine.
An unholy
Look, you don't know
stink.
how strong that was.
That's
It was pretty
That was a war crime.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Can
what
we
fun
move
that
this
It
no
along?
one
used to
did.
be a war crime to gas
We
people.
have whole other characters to introduce. Can we move
Yeah.
this along?
So,
All right,
All
I'm
right.
guessing Kara's there. I go with Kara. Let's just go with Kara.
oh yeah, this is actually the whole squad right now. Is
Okay,
These two
Mr.
characters
Mushroom
are
Man, you're
teleported.
coming. Who else is coming with me?
Jonathan arrives back into the room with a large bag slung over his shoulder, and seems like
A bag
he's
of what?
he has just a bag slung over his shoulder. It seems like it has a lot of equipment in it,
Oh,
if not a lot of like books or something heavy. Like it's got a lot of something in it. He arrives back and he's like, "All right, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are."
all right. I packed my
Dancing
things.
woman, are you coming, dancing woman?
I can't.
You what?
I have some business to take care of.
Oh,
But if you do need me, just
Well,
you know what to do.
what business do you need to take care of?
Personal business.
you have a good
Oh.
time at the YMCA, but you are not a Mansa. I guess there's a YWCA.
She's speaking in riddles again.
Wait, Mirella.
Kara.
Wait, Deja, are you not?
Mhm.
Are you not going?
Who?
Mortel Bay?
A few moments later.
You know
all
what?
put-
Just take me. Just take me. Just take me.
You all put your
Take me
hands
as a
together in a
different way.
circle like you're about to say "Go team," and
Just take
Kara
me.
plays that music,
Jeez.
and then you all immediately
Let's go.
teleport. Do you do the teleportation, Kara?
Yes.
I'm with them. Right?
I'm gonna
Word.
be sick.
Choose.
Just to clarify, I went with them, right?
Yes, you did. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Did
Kara,
you? It's your
teleport the whole
character.
Brief
bed along with
retcon.
Okay.
No, what
Unless
happened
you
was-
unless you want to at light speed make a new character to have in this,
No,
but
I
I have
can't.
not
No,
written
no.
anything for it.
No,
Listen,
no.
Deja, I love
Mirella
you,
was just
but
like-
it took you like 4 months to make this character. No.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not.
I love
I'm not
you
gonna-
dearly, but no.
I
Okay,
love you
word.
too. Guys, Briar
So-
loves me. Briar loves me. Confirmed. Oh.
It'll be hard to make.
Zendil, Mirella,
Kara-
Jonathan, and
Let's go.
Kara all teleport over to Mortel Bay, and they are
Hell yeah.
right in town square. But things are a little odd here in
How
town square. The last time you were here, it seemed like the town was very ordinary. Well, ordinary for whatever like you remember it looking like, and it was just kind of this busy place with this mishmash of cultures here and there, which it still kind of is, but a lot of the stalls and like a lot of the building entrances, they seem quieter than before. It seems more like there's just a lot of people out in the streets who are a little iffy. They don't seem like they're just out and about shopping. They seem kind of like tense. And they don't really seem like they're really going anywhere. It's more so a bunch of people like standing around.
In a
Also,
hurry.
while we check in on something.
Dear God. We all need, like. This is why we have meetings! Okay.
We have to have meetings.
Yes,
We
please,
have to.
while I fix
Oh,
this.
okay. So now that we've finished up that first chunk, let's go on a quick 5-10 minute break, and be back
5,
right after that,
probably.
folks.
It's really short.
5?
I just
Take a
gotta
fat
fix
shit.
this.
Gotcha. Quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back, folks.
Excuse me.
All right, and we're back.
All right.
And don't
Nice.
ask about the names of the portraits. It'll be explained in a minute.
Yes.
Okay, make
So-
it go. Take it away.
Yep. So you currently find yourselves in, like, sort of town square of Mortel Bay, nearby some, like, official buildings. Zendil and Mirella, you two recognize these from the last time you had visited Mortel Bay. During the... You two were part of the intermission arc before, right? Like, you visited here?
I think this is where we met Asim, right?
Oh, yeah. It's when you met Azim.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So yes, you two recognize this place? Actually, wait, I don't think Zendil was here.
No, he was not.
Alright,
No, he was not.
then Mirella recognizes this place, and Zendil does not. Now, there's just kind of like... There's like a lot of people kind of standing around. Not really... It doesn't look like the city's busy with activity. It looks more like... a lot of people might be out trying to talk to each other about stuff that's going on, but there does seem to be people here and there who are still going about their jobs, carts around. But it is noticeably different right now. And not too far off, you can see a group of guards that are like walking along the streets, looking like they're on patrol. And Mirella, you quickly give me a perception check.
Okay. Okay, dice. 17.
17. You immediately realize that is Captain Pavel, who you encountered a few days back when you met Azim, and he's kind of strutting his stuff. He's got some of the other Bell Knights alongside him right now, and he's walking your way.
So, should I walk to him? Or is he gonna make the first move?
I mean, he'll make the
Hey,
first
buddy.
move soon enough.
Or Kara makes the move.
Oh, Kara! He starts strutting faster towards you. How have you been?
God.
Oh, look at you. Your wings looking
I met the village people.
Ah, did you? And how were they? The village people?
Very gay.
They gave me some good music.
Do
Ah,
it. Play it. Do it.
let's hear some of that music, Kara. I know it's a talent of yours. Yeah.
How the hell is
Captain Pavel's grooving. And the guards behind him are kind of just like, oh my
Dancing.
god, why is a captain like this? But he goes on, says, ah, you're a sight for sore eyes. But recently, Mortel Bay has been experiencing some problems. You see, recently, some things have been going on.
Yeah, I have come to help you.
Oh, wonderful. No need to explain then. Just follow me back to, HQ. I'll explain more then when we're not going to cause a commotion talking about this in front of the public.
Go boys.
Sounds great.
Oh, by the way, you there. The mushrooms. My name
Yeah.
is Captain Pavel of the Bell Knights. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you, Captain Pavel.
He sticks out his hand to shake yours.
I raise an eyebrow and just reach for it slowly. I
You do
move my
that.
shoulder up and down.
Ah, a clever way to shake. I haven't seen that one before. I'll have to use it sometime. Now then, on we go. And he
Alright.
turns. And he starts strutting to a nearby building that you appeared really close to. And he walks up the steps into the hall. This way now. You as well, guards. Follow me. Except you, and also you. And he then starts pointing at more and more of the guards. This is like a group of 6. He points at like literally all of them. And he's like, actually, you all know how to patrol without me. You're in charge. And he points at the one in front, and he's just like, okay. All right, sir. And he just starts like marching away fast before he can give any other directions.
Okay, that was my aunt. Sorry.
Word. Do you all follow Captain Pavel into the building?
I mean, yes. You will.
Mm-hmm.
I sure do.
Nice.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
And Kara keeps spouting babbles at me. So yeah, I follow Captain Pavel.
Sure.
You do that. And you follow him in. He walks past like what seems to be a receptionist, and past a kind of a small lobby area, but immediately goes past a door, and it looks like he's in this sort of barracks area. He then just kind of waddles past that and waves at some of the guards, giving some cheerful hellos. Yeah, he's in some big armor. Like he's fully decked out. He's giving all these jolly hellos, striking up conversation here and there, stops walking just to like say hi to people. Yeah, sure, maybe. I'll say he definitely has a side gig of dressing up as well-known folklore
Father
characters.
Holidays.
Father Holidays.
Oh my god.
I mean, they don't have Jesus, they can't have Christmas, but they can have
Oh,
holidays.
don't worry.
Supreme.
No, I literally wouldn't know.
Yeah. And so,
I've been living in the sewers too long.
after he finishes up his greetings with others and making sure to wave everybody past you two, as he's like, oh...
She has invented this holiday and named him Father Jewelmint Supreme.
All right, nice.
Oh, that's very kind.
Okay.
Kara. And then he then goes up to like this back room, and well, it's not really a back room; it's just like a side office. And he opens up the door. He's like, "Right this way, gentlemen and ladies."
All right.
Well, pardon me, I should say gentlemen and ladies. That is what you all prefer, correct?
Good enough. I walk inside.
Right then.
Me too.
Feel free to update me if you ever
Kara
please.
and the others follow.
Feel
You walk
free to
in
update
and-
me.
And it seems like there's a few. There's like one other guard who's just in there already. And Pavel goes, "Oh, what brings you to my office at this hour?"
Fuck,
Oh my
fuck.
It's my wife.
And the
Should you
guard
actually
seems
say
to like,
that, Kara?
yeah, the guard just kind of pauses, and it's like they're thinking of what to say. Briar, give me whatever you say in response.
Can I describe what the guard looks like?
Yeah, sure. They have a helmet on if you want them to.
What kind of helmet is it? Is it one that's like open in the front, or is it like fully covering face?
It allows to see like, I'll say it's open in the front, but it's probably covering like the nose piece a bit. You could pretty easily see a face, but it covers most of the head.
Nice. Are their eyes at least visible?
Oh yeah, you can
Okay.
see eyes pretty clearly.
Okay. So you got this guard in full Bell Knight, like full armor. This person is like clearly like not fucking around. But
They're in the full armor. Okay.
they're in the full armor because it's easiest to get our hands on.
If they're in the full armor, then they have a helmet that covers their face,
Oh fuck. Okay.
and they only have eyes poking through a little bit.
Yeah, we'll do with that. That's fine. As long as
Okay.
a little bit of their eyes are free. Is that good? Am I cool with that? Are
Yep.
you good with that? You're the DM.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're in like the full armor, so you can't really see much of them. But if you get a little closer, you can tell that there's this tiny, tiny little scar line that travels from about somewhere over on their forehead, and it travels down onto their, hold on. Yeah, their right eye, and it just kind of disappears back into the helmet. So like they've got a scar on their eye, is what it looks like. The guard kind of quickly turns and just. Fuck. Like the internal monologue is just fuck repeated over and over.
There's a pause in the air.
I don't know what to say.
Seeing this one's battle scar.
It's my wife.
Oh, funny that, Kara, but I don't think that's your wife in that armor.
I'm not.
Yes.
Kidding. The voice that comes out is very deep, so it sounds like a dude. It's just like, I'm not married. Anyway, just looking for you, Captain. Some of the people were getting a bit rowdy.
My wife.
That one bard was out there, the one that keeps singing them weird songs about us.
Ah, yes, that one. They're quite the talented one.
Like this
I feel
song.
quite bad about where that scar on their face came from, but when I asked them about this song, I love it so much.
It keeps
The guard
radiating
looks
from her.
really fucking confused.
Well, anyway, that bard, I do hope they're doing alright. I wonder what caused that scar on their face, but when I asked them about it, it seemed like it was some sort of makeup that they put on. Well, I'm not going to ask too many questions. It might be personal to them. Anyway, he waddles over to his desk and he kind of like reaches behind. He reaches behind and pulls out this bottle and like 2 mugs. He gives you like a firm pat on the back and goes, "Well, since you're here, let's do a little celebrating. Good to see an old face around here. Usually we don't get to be back in the office at the same time, since, well, we've got very busy lives out there and these days. Let's have a quick drink. Why don't you say?"
Christ. The guard looks a little tense, and especially when he was mentioning the scar, it was very, very subtle, but their eyes narrowed a bit. I think it went away relatively quickly, and they were just like, fuck. Like, oh. So the guard turns and looks at him and just goes, sure. And
Splendid. He gives you a firm pat on the back. Give me a strength check.
oh fuck.
DC 10.
Please roll a 1 so it starts flying across the room.
I do have a -1 modifier in my strength check, so.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
He's gonna start
Boy.
flying on the room.
Poor little guard. Give me just 1 second. Fuckity fuck. That is a 13.
13.
Here, we'll roll
You
the fucking
like
dice.
he pats you pretty hard, but like you keep your ground. You stand still. It just felt pretty firm, and this armor is pretty heavy. Anyway,
Yeah,
he
she's not
uncorks
used to this
his
armor.
yeah. He uncorks a bottle and he pours a bit to drink into it, and he hands you one of the mugs. There you go. And he pours some in his own and says, "Cheers."
At this point, the guard realizes that they're gonna have to take the helmet off to drink, so they kind of pick the mug up and stare at it for a second. And I'm gonna use my action to fully shift into basically a male's face.
Yep. I'll say since you got your hands on that armor, you knew the face of the person who was usually wearing it.
Oh,
Or at least one of the people in that kind of armor.
So they shift
That's
into
possible?
one of the guards, and yes, it is, and I will explain why when you figure it out. And they kind of put the mug back on the desk and take the helmet off, and it's just one of the guards, but that thin scarred line is still across their face, and it kind of maps through the top of their hairline and around the right side of their face, and kind of disappears back where the ear is. And they pick the mug up and kind of give him a little like cheers gesture.
You can see through the helmet, he kind of seems to raise an eyebrow a little bit, but it's hard to tell since it covers most of his face. And he's kind of just got like slight pin. Actually, I'll say that he took off his helmet so he could relax in his office for a bit. He took it off and planted it on the desk. It's looking
Here,
like a
you
big
know
old
what?
bell.
Hold
It
on one
rings a
second.
bit.
We're actually
Yeah.
gonna drink this?
Yeah.
There we go. Popped open a cold one. Here we go.
Nice.
Mm.
And he takes off his helmet. He's got a very... he looks a bit like Santa Claus. He's got a very
Aw.
rustic, jolly appearance. But his hair isn't like white yet. It's more like salt and pepper. You know?
Oh, okay. So like hot Santa.
Yeah.
Cool. like
Briar.
Kurt Russell Santa?
Sure.
Please tell me y'all seen that.
So the KFC guy.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. KFC Daddy. Let's go.
I won't be
Colonel
Sure,
Sanders.
KFC Daddy.
I won't be surprised.
He looks
if
like
Briar
that.
tries to make Kellin go after the captain.
Yeah, no, that's not. gonna happen.
And then, do you cheers the drink?
Yeah, they cheers the drink.
So you cheers and like he knocks back. He
All
starts
right.
knocking back a bit of it. Do you drink it?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw. DC 17.
Oh fuck, DC 17.
What the fuck is in there?
Oh,
He keeps
he
the
totally
good
did
stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
So did he do
baby.
something to this drink?
No.
So-
He
Okay.
poured it. That's what he did.
Okay. Like, fucking Christ, at least I have a +2 to my con. Jesus. That's 14. I did not make that save.
Captain.
Also, what are you saying? Oh yeah. Oh yes. What is it, Kara? As he's like in middle of the sip, or just before the sip, I should say, since he's about to do something.
Okay, yeah, I got some stuff to tell you.
Right then. Could it wait just a moment until after I catch up with my
So the
old
high
friend?
and noble. The Jeffrey Bezos, whatever his name is.
Hello?
He's a really shitty guy.
Oh. Does Kellin know who Kara's talking
He killed my parents, kidnapped the Mushroom Man, has a bunch of slaves.
Oh.
And yeah?
You see the guard's face kind of the eyes just shoot towards Kara.
Time.
Ah, it seems you have a good lead on them then. That's wonderful to hear, Kara.
You know, I think we should just kind of take him out of power, you know. Because that Jeffrey Bezos is not good.
It's not his name, isn't it?
Well,
Is his name Ashley? Jeffrey
no, his
Bezos?
name is something else. It's where did we put his name?
I named
know
him
what his
Jeffrey
name is.
Bezos. His name is now Jeffrey Bezos.
No, it's not.
I'm looking at the notes.
It's not. Do
It's-
you want me to tell you what it is? Because I have it memorized.
His name is
Tales of
Vinter.
Vestia,
Vinter, yes.
The hunt for
Says the
Amazon.
bird, says his name is Jeffrey Bezos.
No, it is not.
We'll put a pin in that for later. In the meantime, Captain Pavel says,
Why does this smell like shit?
"Well, Kara, thank you for the information. Now, really, I'd like to catch up with my old colleague over a drink. Please." He starts taking a swig of his drink.
What happened to me on that Constitution saving throw?
Did you roll it?
Yeah, I got a 14. I did
You got
not
a 14? You failed. The alcohol hits your tongue, and it's like, it's much stronger than you expected it to be. And like, it immediately causes you to like
Yeah,
like cough a bit.
yeah. She
And
just
then immediately-
bends over and starts fucking coughing.
And as you bend over, Captain Pavel like smacks his jug down on the table and goes, "Ah, I knew it. Anthony could hold his liquor like nobody ever could. Glorious man." He grabs you by like a part of the armor on the back that's hard to reach when you have the full armor on. And he kind of picks you up in the air a bit. And you're kind of in a situation like a crab that's got like, or like a turtle that's being held by the shell. He
She's
goes,
pretty
"Oh,
light,
boy."
yeah. She's very
He
light,
goes-
like it's easy to do that.
and he says, "You know, I did have my suspicions that you must have been a changeling. After all, I had seen that exact same scar before. Now, do you want to tell me what you're doing in my co-worker's armor?"
The guard like had the hands up and is just like,
It's my wife.
You are too smart for your own good. And I'm gonna use another action to shift back into Kellin's actual form. Not actual form, but the most commonly used. The one that's in the portrait, actually. So you see this, you see the guy's face start to almost like warp. Like, have y'all ever seen horror movies when like things under the skin
The
start
Blob?
to
Yeah.
like melt? It looks a little bit like that, and it's a bit freaky to look at. And the face changes into a female high elf's face with pointed ears and half-shaven brown hair with a little bit of purple in it. And the scar has become
It's my wife.
Little bit more profound, and it's not totally white, but instead of being that pale skin color, she's taken a little less energy to change it, and it now is a white scar across her face. And she's just like, is that why you mentioned my fucking scar?
No, I really did just have sympathy for it. I did want to ask you about it, but it seemed, rather personal. You know what else is rather personal? What you're doing inside my office wearing my coworker's armor.
Do I really have to
It's my
answer
wife.
that, or are you just gonna arrest me anyway?
It depends on how good the answer is. It is my job to arrest scoundrels, after all.
Okay, fine. I will answer your damn question if that fucking bird tells me why they
Helping,
keep
she is helping me.
What helping you? I've never met. Wait. No, I have seen you before.
Shut up.
You're the. She looks at you and just kind of like raises her eyebrows. It's just like, excuse me?
She is with me.
Oh? You know this one, Kara?
Kellin really wants to be annoyed, but it's
Yeah,
like,
she's a
damn it.
changeling and she is my friend.
Really? Do we have to really announce it to everybody? Fuck. I
Nothing
try to
wrong
keep
with
it under
being
wraps for a
friends.
damn reason.
Oh, are you embarrassed?
I
about
will
being
torture
around Kara?
anyone who is angry
Oh,
about it.
Fuck you, Pavel. You know exactly why I keep it under wraps.
Alright, fine.
He puts you down.
Well, I suppose you aren't too much of a scoundrel. If you just want to visit Kara, I can understand that. This is probably the one place she's guaranteed to be at some point.
Yeah, it's Kara.
And he leans in a bit.
Shrugs a bit and just kind of like
Yep.
moves a bit away
He-
from Pavel. She does not like him at all.
He leans over a bit and says,
And I presume you only wanted to try on Anthony's armor because it was just so delightful looking that you wanted to feel the glory of being one of the Bell Knights.
Sure.
And he raises an
I wanted to
eyebrow.
feel the glory of being a Bell Knight.
Alright then, time to put this alcohol away.
and he corks up the bottle again.
What even is that shit, Pavel? That is awful.
Good question.
He looks at the
Mind
bottle.
if I taste?
Mind if I?
I forget
Jesus.
when I bought this, but I think the company went out of business. But darn it,
I can see why.
He pours out-
Ugh.
He pours out another cup.
and he's like, there you go. This stuff gets aged in a barrel for a long time.
When I was making my pizza shop,
So Mirella takes it, right?
Mhm.
Okay, do I make a Constitution throw or
Yes, DC 17.
okay DC 17?
What she's drinking at? May I?
Yes. He pours another cup for you, small amount in.
All right.
Christ.
No, I take
16.
the glass. I
Zendil, will
stealthily
you
grab
roll?
another mushroom, crush it, stealthily put that thing in the glass, and start drinking it too.
Okay.
Make the DC 2 lower, since it has an ingredient in it.
All right.
I got 16.
Spell save. Saving throw, right? Constitution.
Yes.
12. Well,
12. You both take a slightly bigger sip of this than you expected. Morella less so. You only get like a little bit of the coughing, but Zendil, you take kind of too big of a sip, and you're both coughing on this stuff. Like, what the hell? This is not beer or wine.
Fucking poisoning people out here, Pavel. Jesus.
even the shrooms go like this.
Oh, it's
This-
just strong. I like to sip my alcohol.
This brings memories.
Oh, more oil. What the?
What brings
What
memories
is
of
it?
being in a fucking Alcoholics Anonymous meeting?
Let's just say that I had a friend who used to drink this.
Regret. Regret.
watch this.
Kara does a thing.
She drinks
which
all
we-
of it.
The
Give me a Constitution saving throw DC 25.
No!
Oh my god.
Or you're about to have
managed
you're about
do
to have tipsy Kara for the rest of this session,
Oh no.
or until she
Mars
teleports the
sleeping
alcohol
pill.
out of her.
Kara, why?
Please make it. This would be hilarious.
Okay, I would like to preference that Ashley drinks that she just turns it into like a lemonade. But
Oh,
no one
okay.
else knows that.
Okay, you're using your magic. Alright.
Give me a DC 1.
TC1.
Of course, of course.
You make it as you guzzle down the lemonade and waste all of Captain Pavel's very oddly strong alcohol.
What the fuck?
And he goes, "Well, I guess I'll have to buy a new one of those. Kara, are you going to be
Don't.
alright with all that in you?"
I will get you more. Don't worry
thank
about
you,
it.
Kara. Well, if you say so. Anyway. So, you told me you had some leads
I think the
on-
alcohol place was destroyed by my pizza shop on accident.
Oh, that's what happened to it.
What the fuck is a pizza?
Well-
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh,
you know
I
what?
should
I'm
take you
just
there
gonna
sometime.
Go.
I will show you.
Kellin starts kind of like backing up towards. The
No, you cannot leave my wife.
Why do you keep going?
I think Kara's taken a liking to you. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Anyway,
You got leads, Mars, on the thing.
what were you telling me about the...
Oh
about
yeah,
these
so.
leads, Kara?
Yeah, so Zendil here, the mushroom man was kidnapped by him.
Looks like we're finally moving forward.
He also owns a bunch of slaves and is hoarding a bunch of the energy. So I'm just going to go punch him in the face.
Wait, Kara.
Fuck, maybe I should stay near you.
I'm sorry. Say that again?
He's talking about Higginbotham. He's that noble.
About the
Yeah,
You're
Jeffrey
not-
Bezos.
You're not from around
Was it-
here, are you?
2 men.
I'm not from around here. No, I'm not.
Yeah, okay. There's a guy, he lives over in the noble part of town. His name's Higginbotham. He's an asshole.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Got a bunch of slaves and shit, and apparently he's hoarding energy, so... if you don't mind, I'm gonna skedaddle, and I'm gonna go kick his ass, so... And she kind of
On
like,
the
once again tries
contrary-
to back up
No.
towards the door.
On the contrary, I have something I need to ask of you.
Fucking Christ, what?
Well, since you saw it so fit to wear that armor, I figured you'd want a chance to try and prove yourself to the Bell Knights. Well, let me show you an individual who's going to be needing your help soon.
Why do you do this to me? I put one banana in your fucking locker.
Anyway, follow me now. And he walks out of his office and takes a right turn.
Kellin follows, very annoyed.
And the rest of us also follow as he waddles away, right?
As he waddles away,
Yes.
waddle, waddle.
Waddle, waddle, waddle. Streaky would have enjoyed this.
Sad.
Sad.
And then he goes to he goes to a nearby like door, and he opens it, and the door is labeled holding area over the sign of it, and it had a lock on it, but it seemed like it wasn't like locked shut because he just turned the doorknob. You see, I have this individual in here who is, well, he's been out of sorts recently. I think he's a dragonborn. I'm not quite certain. But he's going through a rough time right now. Something wrong with his magic, and I think you might all be the ones who can help him out. Especially with Kara at your side.
Kellin kind of leans a bit and tries to
Trapdoor.
see into the door. What do I see when I lean a bit?
As he opens the door and you like lean around the corner, you can see Yasha introduce your character. As you see some characters peek around a corner looking at you.
You can see what seems to be a white dragonborn in very much hobo clothes
Oh.
with something that looks like a makeshift walking stick on his back, and even though it's clearly not hair, some tendrils on his head that have the shape of hair a little bit, and just strewn about over his face. As he just looks up and he says, "Oh, hello. I see you
Kellin
brought
kinda-
friends, Captain Pavel."
Trogdor was a man.
Kellin kind of narrows her eyes and just goes,
I mean, he was a dragon man.
Merksar? The fuck are you doing here?
I look over at the figure I have never seen before.
Yep.
And say, "Who are you?"
Oh, right. Damn it. You okay, fuck. Kellin kind of like moves past Pavel and enters the room and kind of just leans up against the door, or leans up against the wall with crossed arms and is like, "You ever bought fruit?"
What?
Yes, I have a good friend down at the docks that I occasionally buy and trade fruit with, yes.
Yeah, she looked like this, and I'm gonna use an action to transform into what looks like a human woman with long brown hair.
What the fuck?
Care for an apple, love? It's a hard day, but nothing a good pie can fix.
Morxa will just stare at you for like 1 or 2 seconds, just blinking, and it's like,
Kara is currently headbanging.
what?
This one.
What have
this
you
one-
done to her, and where the fuck is she?
Jesus Christ. Look, she didn't exist. I mean, technically she's me. I'm Sarah. I sell fruit. Look, Bard doesn't exactly pay money, alright?
Oh, what? So you're... No.
Changeling.
You want to tell me? No.
Yeah.
And he will stand up at you and like get right up in your face, look you up and down, and just say, "You look like her, but I don't believe you."
You want me to prove it?
Kara is still currently headbanging.
Good for you.
He laughs a
Let
bit
me
and
do
just
this.
says, "Sure, if you can."
Kellin kind of smirks, and she's not intimidated by you getting up in her face. Like, not at all. She's been through hell and back, like, no. That doesn't work on her anymore. She kind of looks at you and tilts her head a little bit, and I use an action, again, to shapeshift, because I'm so happy that I don't have, like, a limit on this. You have no idea. So, she shifts back into the common form, and, she looks up at him and is just like, "Still shave your balls, Merksar?"
What?
Oh, motherfucker.
Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but...
And you will see him like turn away his head, like, "Oh fuck, you are her."
I told you. Believe it or not, we're not all actually liars.
You hear Captain Pavel walking and goes, "Impressive hygiene, I see." And then
Oh,
he throws a shackle.
Pavel, really?
He throws a shackle onto you, and it's kind of weird looking. It doesn't seem like regular shackles. It kind of has this blue glow to it with some runes on the outside. And then he quickly grabs at... One second, I have to look at your name.
Kellin.
At Merksar's arm.
Okay.
And he throws the other end of the shackle onto you. And then the actual metal part of the shackle just seems to disappear. And it just leaves some, like, blue glowing runes hovering over your arms that kind of dim away after a moment. He says, "Alright then, I'll be willing to take those off of you if Kara gives me a word of approval."
Are you fucking
That's right.
serious, Pavel?
Oh yes, very much so.
Yeah, the next time you sit in your office and you wonder why exactly I keep throwing shit at your headquarters, this is why.
Oh, sorry. I'm just doing my job after all, and this is the simplest way to do that right now. Now, just make sure not to get more than about 100 feet away from one another with those on. It will paralyze both of you. And I'll just release you from them when Kara gives me the okay.
You are very lucky, Pavel. And Kellin just looks at Merksar and is just like, Bird, what do I need to do? That's you, Gara.
We are going on an adventure to destroy Jeffrey Bezos.
Fuck it, that was in my plans anyway.
Who is Jeffrey Bezos?
It's Higginbotham. It's the idiot that keeps stealing land and shit.
Oh, yeah. Sure, I have several things to pick with him.
It's not like you exactly have a choice, now is it? And she just kind of growls at Pavel.
Makeshift. Is it okay if I is it okay if Mirella checks her
Whereas
notebook?
there is a tiny Kara on your shoulder.
Yeah, you can check your notebook.
Okay, because she wants to see if
Yes.
this person was on her hit list of wanted people from her guild.
You're
Sure,
trying
go
to
for
see
it.
if you
That would
can
also-
kill me.
That would also just be something your character knows. You can, yeah, go for it.
Okay. So she checks her notebook, and he is wanted.
Ah, nice.
He is or she is? Who are you? What are you? Who?
No,
Hey,
the Jeffrey
she identif-
Bezos.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I was so confused. for a
Higginbotham.
minute. Thought you were trying to kill me. I was about very spooked.
Not you. Don't worry.
Okay. It's like, damn, I knew you didn't like changelings, but that's a bit far, isn't it?
Well, lucky for you guys, this man appeared on our wanted
Okay, so
list.
tell him.
Captain Pavel
Okay.
looks over his shoulder and says,
Pardon me, but did you just say wanted list?
Yes.
And might I ask, what governing body are you a part of?
Don't tell him
Well.
anything.
"Good
afraid
time
that's
to
for-
lie."
I'm afraid that's for me to know and for others to never find out.
The part of the village people. She is one of the village people.
We are not a threat. In case we're not a threat, unless we want to be. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, geez,
Unless we
you're
have to be,
dramatic,
I mean.
aren't you?
Pavel takes a few steps towards you and leans forward and puts his hand on your shoulder and says,
All right then, I'm sure your bard group will do wonders for performing for this individual, one of their greatest hits. Right?
Who?
He's trying to
he,
help
like,
you. Say yes.
He leers at you and raises an eyebrow and says, "You're going to perform one of your greatest hits for him with your bard
Wink,
group,
wink.
right?"
Oh. Right. Yes.
He gives you a pat on the shoulder.
We are the village people.
Great then. Anyway, I've got to get back on duty, everyone, and please do return that armor immediately.
No, I'm
Away.
gonna keep it and melt it down into weapons.
Good luck, it's made of stone.
God, I hate that fucking guy. And Kellin just starts pulling the armor off, and it's just
Who the
revealed.
fuck
Okay,
are
so the
these
devil
people?
Kara
No clue.
leans over to
They walked in
Kellerman's
on-
ear.
So Kara's leaning into my ear. Yes.
You should really try some of those mushrooms.
No, no.
I'm good, thanks. I don't really do that kind of stuff.
She has 2 small Karas on her shoulders.
I have 2 small Karas on my shoulder.
She has an angel Kara and a devil Kar.
Kellin just kind of looks at the 2 tiny birds on her shoulder and is just like,
That's adorable.
This is so fucked. This is so fucked.
It's
Alright,
It's like the crunks on his
Boys,
shoulder
this-
in Emperor's New Groove.
Look, okay. Band of idiots, follow me outside so I can figure out what the fuck is going on. And if you get in my way. And Kellin just turns and walks out and starts headed for the front of the building. She waves at
Johnathan-
Murksar. It's like, I'm not fucking getting you. Come on.
Jonathan says,
Mercer will just follow him, just be like, "This is the month I go insane. What the fuck?"
Jonathan calls over and says, "Actually, I'm the world's leading scientist in microbiology. I'm not an idiot."
Me neither.
Congratulations.
Oh dear.
You are part of the village people. You are one of the village people now.
I'll Jonathan then figure out how the fuck we can completely prevent these dipshits from actually destroying nature, would ya? Because anything I've done before doesn't help.
Oh, is that
Jonathan, do you want to be an Indian, a cowboy, electrician, a copa biker, or a soldier?
I'm not sure what most of those are, but I think in the meantime, I'm going to go find us an inn to stay at while I wait for my upcoming lecture.
Don't get one near the center of town. There's some shit going on.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That's why tonight was perfect, and you fuckers had to fuck it up.
All right,
Come on,
you're the
let's
biker.
Go outside.
Also,
let's
don't
go.
trust the halflings.
The fuck did the halflings do to you?
She gives
They-
Jonathan the biker outfit from the village people.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Jonathan do you want to like snap it onto him, or is he just holding the biker outfit now?
The halflings have never done anything to me. I speak their language. I know when they're gonna try and steal shit.
Oh, that.
He is holding it. He is holding the biker outfit complete with the fake mustache.
Oh my god, I love you, Connor.
Oh wow.
Nice. He has that now. And you all strut your way on out of the police station, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Word.
Yes.
And I have the sneaking suspicion that Kara is about to just teleport you to the next place you need to be, which is her
Can
lead
I-
on where to go next.
Could I do something real quick, though?
Yes, hopefully.
Okay. So,
fast enough.
as they get outside...
Okay, we are at the next place, but we are all in the outfits of the village people.
No, please.
Before they teleport, let's see what's happening here.
Kellin just kind of walks off kind of a little bit further away from the entrance and just stops and turns and looks at the group and is just like, okay, what the fuck are you people doing here, and are you actually gonna get in my way, or...
We're here to do our job, whether you like
It's
it
the
or
Mushroom
not.
Man's adventure.
Okay,
Business
pipe down,
too.
princess, alright? You got a job, I got a job to do too. Clearly, Higginbotham's on your wanted list, and he's on my shit list. So it looks like we're all gonna be working together. Unless you want to play it safe and do an investigation and shit. Either way, you'll find him dead.
Doesn't
First
matter. I
things
just need him
first.
gone. What the hell?
Somebody's getting a Skype call.
Zendil's having, Zendil's having
Sorry,
another
mushrooms are
vision.
calling.
Kara's
It's
knocking
Cora,
on
it's
the
another
door.
Kara.
Yep.
It's another car. Just calling him.
And Jonathan speaks up and goes,
Hey,
Actually,
Mushroom
I'm-
Man,
her first.
can you get me some mushrooms?
You know, you can just pluck them out just like this. I grab, like, I pull a few of them, gave him the car.
Oh god, that's
Enjoy.
fucking weird.
I mean,
Wait,
like
he's in-
you shape shifting isn't really that.
Don't give it to
disgusting.
that one. I'm calling you in your head. I need 5 pounds of your
Slightly
mushrooms.
different from mine. We all have our moments, you know.
5 pounds.
Fair enough. Still
You have now
ridiculous.
5 pounds of mushroom.
You
Kellin
do that
took
and you
the
kind of-
armor off, by the way. She's now in the green and purple and gold outfit that she's wearing in the portrait.
Okay, so
Yeah.
another Kara pops in front of Zendil.
How many of these?
Probably has a
Thanks
big
for the
old
mushrooms.
Italian
I'm throwing a
mustache.
crazy rager.
I'm so confused right now.
Hold up. Are you a druid as well?
Ah, yes. I too sense your not affliction.
Sucks for you, other car,
More-
that you don't get to attend this crazy rager.
Nature. Well,
Oh, fuck you.
whatever Kara said. Okay.
Kellin kind of
One
scares
says
it.
to
It's
the
just
other.
like, okay,
Wow.
that's pretty fucking funny, actually.
But yes, I too speak to the wilds. Or druid, as you call it.
Interesting. I've never seen one.
The
like
other
you
car is
before.
gone with 5 pounds of mushrooms.
Jesus Christ, Kara.
She does that. Back to this conversation, though.
I've never seen one like you before.
Huh. Not that common, huh? Well,
No, to be
I
fair.
have to be the first of whatever you are seeing for the first time.
To be fair, my circle is rather pretentious and exclusive. They kicked me out after
Wait, is that
whatever
why
the
you look
fuck
like that?
happened to my magic.
Ah. What is this circle you speak of?
Oh, it was something of the woodlands.
The woodlands.
Dude,
Yes.
Is that where
see.
you've been? Because like I haven't seen you in like weeks.
That's where I was before we last saw each other. I've now tried to find a fucking place. For some reason, nature's been weird recently, and I don't know, but I now just spew fire whenever I try to do anything.
Show me.
And
Show me.
he will cast Produce Flame. Not the spell attack. And just have a flame flicker in his hand for a little while and just put it back out.
Ooh.
I
Before
have
you do
yet
that,
to figure
It's
out
gonna be great for camping.
why that happens. But I can use it to some degree.
Tell me,
And
you do it when you burp.
Depends on how much alcohol was in there. But
Ah,
yes, that
see.
happened once.
I'm definitely sitting beside you instead of across you.
This
Wise
is-
choice.
Anyway, are we all going to kick Fuckface's ass?
Yes, we
Great. This is
are
gonna make my
going
job
to
so
Considering the
much
amount of shit he does to nature, yes, I'm in. Also, Sarah,
all
or-
eager.
how should I call you?
Just
I
call
can
me-
send him to the Shadow Realm.
Great, then we'll do that. Whatever. Just call me Kellin. All right. That's
Okay.
what everybody else.
All
does.
right, Kellin the Morpher,
It's
I'll just call
Kellin
you Ken.
Penrose, actually.
Penrose. I see no pen or rose. I'll just call you as the Morpher.
It's not
Morph
my
to different
last
forms.
name. Just for fuck's
Oh, it
sake.
will be in my head.
You
Go
people.
Power Rangers.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
At long last.
Wow.
Look, idiots of the circle. Look, to get to the noble thing, we have to go through a fucking barricade. Because guess what? There's a revolution going on.
Then why don't you just go there? Yeah, just get past the revolution.
Viva la Revolucion.
Actually, that's a really good idea. That would also be a good distraction too. That way his guards didn't get fucked. Okay, you know what? You're not
see,
not an
problem
idiot.
solved.
Yeah, you know what? You're not an idiot. Just look. We'll go into the city. I can stir up the rebels a little bit, get them loud and obnoxious again, and we'll sneak by or something. Please tell me that you people can sneak.
Oh, I can sneak all right. Flashbacks to like a rat.
Alright.
Okay.
All right, so do
Yeah.
we start at dawn? You speak to the rebels while we prepare.
Yeah, fine. I'll do that, I guess.
All right.
All right, let's go. It's gonna be a bit of a walk.
Waddle, waddle.
We could walk, or Kara can do the
And-
poof thing.
I tap Kara's shoulder.
Poop.
To do the thing.
Poop.
Yeah, it still gives me a stomachache. But yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Why? What? Can this bitch teleport?
Did you guys? Oh yeah, Kara
we
teleports
teleport.
all of you.
She said poop, but I think she meant poof.
Briar read all the stuff that I'm messaging you.
Oh shit, that is 7 messages. Holy shit.
On buffering in her head, don't worry.
Fuck. 1 second.
We're writing this lore live.
Oh my god. That's not lore. That's just the angel and the devil Kara talking to each other.
Oh
Bickering.
my god.
Do you want to know what they've said? Because it's a trip.
Sure.
Okay, you know what? I'm a voice actor. I can do this. Okay. So there's 2 Karas on her shoulder, and there's one that is an angel and one that's a devil. And the angel Kara just goes, "Hey, don't listen to the devil Kara. Don't force feed people drugs. Just kill them quickly. Nah, you gotta make them suffer a lot. That's more fun. No, fuck you, bitch. Drugs only only take the fun out of it before you kill them. No, fuck you. Kara could kill them all in a blink of an eye if she wanted to. No, don't make her do that. Yeah, you're right. It's not fun that way. Thanks,
And
Mars.
that's what those birds on your shoulders have been chattering about.
Yep, and that's why Kellin is getting annoyed, because too many people talking. And now
Right next to her.
they've poofed into the middle of the fucking... Where are we, Kara?
All right.
Can you tell
Where
us where
are
we
we?
are?
You're ways outside of the city, and it seems like there's this like fortified area that's been built. It looks pretty shabby and like it was thrown up, but
Like a
it
battle
looks
map
like
that I
it's
made?
yeah, quite a bit like one. It looks like it was thrown up, and it doesn't look like it could fall over with the breeze, but it's certainly not the sort of thing you'd want to go like attack all willy-nilly.
Okay.
And so, but it does look like it's designed kind of to be moved around pretty easily. And so, you walk up to this, or you're a little ways away from it right now, but it looks like it's active. Like there's like torches lit around it. And you see like a few guards nearby who seem to be like eyeing this place up, and like, you know, it seems like they're keeping watch of it, like a scout or something. He's got like a pair of binoculars with him.
Helen kind of glares at the guards. Oh wait, is this city guards or is
Is this the rebel camp?
rebel guards?
It's some of the Bell Knights right now,
So she glares at them.
and they seem to just not be like talking about it. I think they just seem to be like watching this fort that's off in the distance.
I don't know. Let's go. Come on. To the rebels. And Kellin kind of reaches into a pocket on their coat and pulls out this like short black flute, and she just holds it in her hand, is ready to use it.
Whipping out the big guns.
Whipping out the big guns, boys, and it looks more like an Irish tin flute rather than like one of the really nice flutes that flautists play in orchestras. It's like a commoner's flute.
You do that, and as you walk past the guards, one of them's like, careful, this encampment, it seems active right now.
Yeah, I'm aware, dude. Just
should we call for backup? I don't think you should go in there.
dude. Have you even been like around these people before?
I mean, there's bandits over there now.
Yeah, there's bandits that have watched me perform. So, pretty sure they're not just gonna run up and steal from their favorite bards. So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go in, and you can try to stop me, but it won't end well. And Kellin just starts walking by him.
Word. You do that, and he just kind of stands there like, okay. And so, wait, did I read the notes wrong and like say bandit instead of mercenary? A second. No, this is a bandit group, right? I'm looking at my
Kellin
notes,
is
right?
bullshitting.
I know. I'm also just looking at my notes to make sure I didn't like mess something up. But yeah. So you start walking towards this mercenary. Oh wait.
What the?
What are my
Whoa!
notes?
Jesus Christ, Jay.
Holy shit!
What?
Variety,
What
thank
happened?
you so much.
Wait, no, it's Jay. Variety.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Donation? Oh hell yeah.
20 gifted subs. Thank you so much.
The last one was Lovesick VA getting one. Hell
Let's
yeah.
go, Lovesick. Thank you very much, Variety. Alright, back to the campaign.
Jeez.
Nice, thank you so much. And so you start walking towards the camp, and what's your plan of action now, guys, as you're walking towards this?
I'm gonna go look for some people to help stir up some trouble.
In your field of view, there's really just a bandit camp. That's like closer to the outskirts of town.
I'm so confused. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I'm confused. I need to look at our notes. There it is.
I say that said something about a revolt. Are those the people?
Oh yeah, this is the rebel encampment.
Okay.
And as you're getting closer, it's kind of strange. It's like there's nobody manning these watchtowers that kind of seem to be these like makeshift parapets or like towers around it to like keep watch. They're just like raised platforms, really, but it's kind of strange. It seems like there's nobody around it.
Kellin just walks in and just starts looking around for anybody that seems like they're in charge.
And just a moment. Grab this.
Considering I am bound to her, I follow her.
Yeah. Good job on that one.
Hey. Actually, do I have to spell magic? No, I don't. Fuck.
Gotta adjust this thing. Right here. This one goes right here. This one I'll keep here. And I'll just have that be this person's token for now. Alright. Everybody, you spawn in. You're on this map now, and I'll show you where to put down your characters.
All right.
Right here. As you turn the corner after walking down this like alleyway of these two walls on a stone road, you can see over here there's like a group, and it seems like a small group of like these sort of shabby looking individuals who are like kind of looks like they have some thrown together outfits for like weaponry and whatnot. They don't have like matching anything. Almost looks like they're rebels or of some kind, or some sort of mercenary group. But they're surrounded by these paladins who are in a different type of armor that the Bell Knights didn't wear, or that you didn't see them wearing. And as this one here turns to look at the group, immediately you recognize him, even though I think it's actually like a... Oh wait, this is a female elf paladin. Just a moment.
I don't think anyone can tell.
Yeah. Whatever. The color coding is what matters, and they're a different icon. You see this one guy turn, and immediately Zendil recognizes him, as well as who else knows Oakbar?
Kellin does.
Oakbar. Yes. So Kellin and Zendil, they immediately recognize the man as Oakbar, who was an individual who kidnapped them and sold them into slavery. And he's got some gray hairs. This guy's looking pretty old, but he's a fierce looking dude.
It's a big guy. Right.
Yeah.
Jet,
Yeah.
I'll let you react first, and then I'll do Kellin's reaction.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Alright.
I want you to be able to do your thing first.
My thing?
Before I don't want to take over, because Kellin's gonna get really pissed.
Oh,
This
pretty
is the
much
guy
the
that
same
kidnapped
reaction.
you.
we are currently. Wait, I need to know. Are we like sneaking in here from the side, right? Or is
You
this
just walked
broad?
around.
Kellin walked right in. I mean,
Yeah.
Kellin walked right in. Zendil sees Oakbar, and like, I remember getting knocked out by this guy. I too wanna fucking murder this jackass that has kidnapped me. So Wait, where are you?
I'm right
it
next
you?
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You and I look pretty similar.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Just like similar in past of being taken by this fucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this bastard. This fucking bastard. I see. Well, I also see you pretty fierce.
Yeah.
I don't. Well. Oh god. It's like I also want to murder this guy.
We can do it together. I mean, you said you see
Oh,
her
Are
looking.
you storming? Well, you're storming in right there, right? Just going on.
No, she walked. So when they got there, she walked right past the Bell Knights and just went to this camp and just walked in. You and her pretty much saw Ulkbar at the same time. And
Well,
if you see
well,
her,
I
you can
see you
you
walk
can see
towards
her
him.
face just like, oh, she's clearly feeling the same feelings you are.
When he
More of I see him.
when
I'm
he
like,
turns
oh,
when he
fucker,
turns to
I-
look at you, he calls out and says, "You there, move along. This is no place for you."
He says that to who?
To
The
us,
group of
to
you?
our group.
Kellin. Oh. Basically,
Kellin-
if
Kellin
I have to
cracks her
summarize my
knuckles
reaction,
and
I
she's like,
see
"Oh,
him.
I'm about to have a fun night."
I'm angry. Then I see Kellin angry and a bit confused and surprised. So it's more of welcome surprise. Oh, he's also like, this fucker also probably kidnapped this guy.
What?
Was kidnapped by him. I
Look at-
rush in to join you,
Oh, okay.
and then
what are we gonna
because
do,
I'm
buddy?
like, you know, you're ahead. I let you do the first move, and I just do a follow up.
you want me to do the first move?
Well, you're technically already rushing towards him, so
I mean, yeah, she
Roll.
is. I'm not going. Hold on, it's
Roll
not an
initiative.
attack. It's
Oh.
not an attack yet. She hears him call out to him and like, move along. This is no place for you. And she turns and like cracks her knuckles and it's just like, oh. And she walks. I don't know if there's a group of Karas right here for some reason. But
What the
Kellen's
fuck?
gonna walk right through them and right up to him, and just goes.
I'm also.
Can Cora give a motivational speech?
Can I do my thing first?
Yeah, go.
This is a little too fast for a
Yes.
motivational speech.
Yeah, it's a little too fast. She walks right up to him and gets right in his
I
face
am
and
still
just goes,
going to give one.
This is the perfect
Okay,
place
after this
for you,
action.
You fucking asshole.
He gives you a shove. He's like, "Yeah, and I'll have a perfect place for you too, if you don't get the fuck out of my sight."
Oh, you already took me someplace, dickhead. And boom, she's gonna throw a punch at him.
Give me a
Roll
attack roll.
for attack.
Fuck yeah.
Go, let's
So-
go.
An unarmed strike on with Kellin. Give me just a second to grab Kellin's character sheet here. Making sure I have the unarmed strike correct. Come on, give me a good one. Fuck you, dice. This is your home. You're the fuck you dice. Okay, unarmed strike. Fuck, where's my unarmed strike?
You have a
There,
minus
I
one to
found it.
hit because of your strength.
Yeah, I know, I have a -1 to hit. Actually, no, I don't, because I'm jack of all trades.
Oh, nice.
I do not. It's actually a +5. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
That's an 18.
Boom.
You land a hit on him. What's the damage that you deal with your punch?
It's 1d4 +1, so it's not much. It's more like oh, we're fighting right now, you dickhead.
Aw, yeah. You walk up to him and give him a really good punch right to
I
the
say
jaw.
everything that I said, and then I just right uppercut, and that is 4 damage.
Hell yeah. And it seems like you're able to, based on the sound, he like brings his face back down after that, like spits out a tooth.
Hell yes. Oh, that feels good.
Pretty good fucking hit. My turn. And then he takes out a mace at his side. And it's like a blunt mace, not like a morning star.
Okay.
And he takes a swing at you.
Mhm.
What's your armor class?
It's not good, especially after taking off the Bell Knight armor. It's a 12.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh fuck! What'd you get?
I got a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
And you take plus.
I think I have a decent amount of HP.
You take 12 damage as he
Jesus.
smacks you right in the gut with this blunt mace. It kind of knocks the wind out of you.
Hold on 1 second. Does it like knock me over or some shit?
Nope, just hurt.
Okay.
But he also has multi-attack.
Oh fuck you!
Oh god.
Okay, he rolled too low to hit you that time. You got a 7.
Yeah, no, that's a little too low. I'm able to kind of skitter backwards.
And his second swing just kind of grazes past you harmlessly. He turns over his shoulder. Hey, boys, help me out here for Christ's sake. Wait, Christ doesn't
I've
exist
waited
here.
a long time for this one.
Help me out for God's sake. Get these guys. Quit focusing on them. And the paladins here, they turn towards you guys. Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah, let's go.
Damn it.
This is what I love you. And I roll for initiative actually.
They may take our lives, but they'll never.
That way, it actually has my initiative roll.
Nice.
12.
Do I select the character and then roll initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take the first one.
Initiative. Who got the highest?
Speed Lord.
Kara got the highest.
Nice.
Fast is this bird?
Enemy got only a 12 for the enemy. Oh, Briar got the next highest.
Yo.
23. Oh wait, wasn't your first roll 12?
I don't know. It just had this little red message and it said no valid token was, so I rolled. I clicked on Kellin and
You
did
have
it
to click.
again.
You have to click yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
word. Then
So I don't know.
I'll
Whichever
set it
one
as
you
12.
feel comfortable
That's-
taking, mate.
That's
So
that's
it's-
for making the initiative tracker in Roll20.
Oh, it's for making the initiative Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just grumpy. Okay. I don't know. Whatever Makeshift wants to take, I'm fine with it as long as I get to beat the fuck out of this guy.
Merxar is 16. One, two, three, four, 5. That should be everybody. Because Johnathan is not here.
Also, by the way, Briar, at the bottom you can select below chat as, and then you can select your character to roll as your character.
Ah.
Are the nuclear launch sirens going off in somebody's background?
That's Deja.
Word? Yeah,
By
it
the
sounds
way,
like
Deja-
somebody's doing a ritual in the background.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm gonna go mute quick.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, that's going on. Time for...
Do we need to get
oh, wait.
Mirella in here?
I was gonna say, we need Morella's roll. Oh, wait, I need to put down their token.
Yes, and Deja also needs to go
Oh.
in Roll20.
Yeah, sorry.
1 second.
I've been falling sick. I've had to like run to the bathroom a few times.
Ah, word.
Oh.
Still feeling under the
Yeah.
weather?
Yeah.
Why is this not...
Okay,
It's
yeah,
all-
I'm in Roll20, yeah.
Are you able to put down your token? Because I was not able to, but a moment ago.
Okay. Just 1 second.
Yep. Okay, let me just put down your token then, because
Mhm.
it is a wee bit messed up. Settings. Controlled by... Mirella. There you go.
All
You're now in
right.
control of this token.
Okay.
All right, and roll initiative for me.
Okay. Let me just. Oh gosh, I think roll 20. I don't have my mouse with me. Ah, crap.
Word.
Okay,
I'll just.
there we go.
Oh, you got it.
Let me just put the browser full screen.
I can also just roll for you if you'd like.
Please roll for me.
Word. You rolled an 18. Pretty good.
Okay. 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 19.
18. All right. And now it is Kara's turn. What's she gonna do with all those Kara clones?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
A fuck ton of cars, holy shit.
They all move around those enemies. Oh my
Kellin looks
god.
a bit impressed.
Jesus, the flock of birds.
They all descend into position around those various individuals.
March of the Valkyrie place or
Hey,
something.
I'm going to whack this man, this man, this man,
So all
this
of
man,
them?
this man, and this man.
Every single one of them? Gotcha.
Yes.
What about,
Alright.
okay, yeah, literally. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
You want to give me just one attack roll for each one of them? Or like...
Oh, she's rolling
Ah.
individual.
She's
One of those is a crit.
She's this guy doesn't have a car on him, unfortunately.
We're going to use reading rules, so top left to bottom right is how I'm going to determine which of these is assigned to who.
Okay.
2 crits, holy fuck.
Holy shit.
Oops.
So... Two of those miss. It was the 8 and the 10. Otherwise, you hit this guy. Or you don't hit this guy in the first place because you didn't swing at him. You miss this guy. You hit this guy, and hit this guy, and then miss this guy. Rolling individual damage for each of them. Are you still rolling? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them? 5 of them, I think. Right.
No, it was 4.
2. Did you only roll 3 times? I can't tell. Oh, wait, no. No, you rolled 5 total times.
I wrote 4 times.
Yeah. You literally knock all of them unconscious. That beat all except this guy. You just beat all of them except this guy into unconsciousness. Luckily, though, you did not pulp them and turn them into a smatter of blood. But yes, you just knocked out the whole squad.
Oh. Let me just put my dice away then.
Wait, the entire squad?
Except the
Apart
main
from the ones
dude.
that he missed.
She just
Okay.
auto-clapped like 5 of them.
I mean, she missed this guy as well, I think. I want this one. With the 8.
Oh yeah, the people that she missed. So, I'll get rid of 1, 2, 3. And those the one... Oh, this guy's also. All the other ones were knocked unconscious. This dude took a bunch of damage, and so did this dude.
Wasn't 2 of them, Chris?
2 of them what?
2 of them crit.
Chris.
Oh,
Those two
yeah,
just
2 of them were
disappeared.
crits. So the 2 that you crit, they didn't get knocked unconscious. They just
You just turned them into mashed potatoes. Like, picture if you took a sweet potato and you like injected a bunch of like red food coloring into it and baked it, and then you
Ooh.
walked outside
Ew.
onto like a stone surface and you just slammed that onto the ground. That's basically what Kara just did to them.
Ew.
Because they just did a lot of damage to these like very ordinary like enemies.
Well, that helps speed up combat.
Yes.
Can I make
It's
a request?
almost like I pointed this. Yes.
By any chance, could Kellin like get the final blow?
Absolutely, but this dude is still alive.
I know he's still
one
alive.
of the tougher ones.
I know he's still alive.
Yeah.
I'm asking everyone else. I'm like, hey,
Oh yeah, sure.
would,
Go for
would
it.
anybody be mad if I took the final blow?
Oh yeah,
No.
I actually have to go to sleep anyway.
Oh, word.
Oh, so are you actually leaving?
No, I'm not.
Can these
actually
people roll a
leaving.
fear check
Not yet.
after seeing what just happened?
Sure. First, let's. So, Deja, how long are you able to be here?
I would be pretty traumatized.
I mean, until after Briarly lands the final blow. So
Word. I'll think of something for your character. Like,
I'm
I'll figure it out in a
sorry.
second. Don't worry about it, because you already have Elric coming to try and talk to you.
I was gonna say, just have Elric come in and then pick that up next session.
Yeah. Oh, my nose. Okay. And now, let's see here. Oh yeah, most people just went unconscious. It is now. It's actually Deeza's turn now. Do you want to take a swing at one of these dudes who just? Oh yeah, they need to make fear saves. They passed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make a swing at them. Should I roll my D6 or my D20?
You roll a d20 to hit. You might want to also move into position to actually hit one of them. Because there's this guy
Oh, okay.
remaining and this guy up here.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's just which one's the weakest?
Probably one of these two right here, who are like, they just got barely missed by the smiting of a bird.
All right. Okay. D20 or D6?
D20 to see if you hit.
Okay. That's
Is it a 20? Hell
Nat
yeah.
20.
Oh my
As you kind of wander over, still nursing a bit of a headache from that whole waking up from a coma thing, and you kind of just whirl around your scythe, whipping at this one dude, and it plants right in his chest. Give me a damage roll before I describe how visceral it is.
Okay, so D6 is for damage, right? Or
Yes, roll for damage, and whatever it is, you double it.
5?
5. You deal a 10 damage then.
Plus Dex, I think. It should be 3.
Oh yeah, I should have dealt 5 plus 3, so 8 damage. So you deal a good 16 damage, and as you yank your scythe back out of him, he seems to be pretty badly hit by that, but he's still standing. And would you like to take the multi-attack?
Sure.
Word.
I kind of want to use the dagger that that Elric made. So
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna, because like it has like magic effects, right? Like the burning thing.
Radiant damage, yes.
Yeah, that.
Word.
Okay, so D20, right? Okay.
D20 to hit, yep.
19.
19,
close to
you
a 20.
definitely... You land the hit.
Okay. And for damage, that's 6.
And then roll for radiant damage.
That's a D20 or the D6?
That's a d6 damage. So you've already rolled 6 damage, roll another d6.
5 again?
Nice. Rolling 11 damage, and The 6 should probably be +2 for your dexterity or +3. So 9 plus 5, you deal 14 damage. And that sort of like singes the side of his shoulder as you like swipe it across his armor. And he seems pretty bad by that. And it looks like he's about to like keel over any moment now. It is now Briar's turn. Oh wait, hang on. I misread the numbers. It is Yasha's turn.
All right. Where the fuck am I? There. Yep. I'll move, kind of, here. Oh, fuck. 1 second. Burp.
Oof.
Ah. Sorry about that.
Yep.
I will move here, and considering that they are not all too strong, I am just going to cast Produce Flames and throw it at this guy.
Nice. You do
That's
that.
a 22 to hit.
What is the spell description on this? Produce flame, value. Flickering flame appears in your hand. Flame retains duration harms the permanent radius. So it's a spell save?
It's a spell attack, and I have a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Nice.
Yes.
You definitely hit him. Roll for damage.
That is 12 fire damage.
You do that, and this kind of like fire kind of like wraps around his body and starts singeing the various exposed areas of his armor, and he's panicking and starting to like try and swipe it away. And now
That is my turn.
it is Briar's turn now.
Now it's my turn? Alright.
Yeah.
Let me check one thing on my
Fuck 'em
spell
up.
sheet before I make my actual... Yes, okay, so I can do it at 4th level. Let's go! Okay. After likely getting some bone broken from that fucking mace, she just... she kind of stands up a little... Like, stands up a little straighter and just goes... Oh, I've been waiting for this for a long time. And she reaches out to grab at Ulkbar, and I cast my homebrew spell, Agony.
Oh, hell yeah. You do that. Let's see here. Touch
Oh, hell
spell.
yeah.
Send waves of pain through them. You must make a Constitution saving throw. On failure, they take 6d8 psychic damage. Hell yes. Let me roll to see if he makes that spell save.
It's a
Oh, he
DC
does
17.
not.
Yes! Let's fucking go! Sorry.
He got a 6.
6d8, motherfuckers. Okay, let me grab my calculator real quick, because this is about to get bussin'.
Deal 6 damage total.
Watch how she gets so excited.
I'm gonna stab you. I need to find my calculator real quick. Hold on, I'm very sorry. Here we go. Okay, calculator, let's go. Okay! Where's my D6? I am missing the D6. That is not okay. Because these bitches are sharp. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I'll use a different D6 and then I'll go scan for that in a minute. Alright, let's go.
Mammoth 6896. It's it's 68, not 66.
Oh, it's 68. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I am missing my actual D6 though. I am gonna have to go look for that. Anyway, the 8. Thank you, Mars. Again, still starting off with a 2. 5.
winds howling.
That's 30 damage
Hell yeah.
of pure,
Jesus Christ.
horrifying agony.
Whoa.
And he wails in pain as you just send through concentrated
touch.
pure agony. Yeah, you cheese touch him in a whole new kind of way.
Whoop.
And he seems pretty bad. And he has disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
And now it's the enemy's turn. He kind of like stumbles backwards, like distraught and trying to like swing his weapon in front of him, and he seems disoriented. As he does that, he tries to take a swing at you, Briar.
Oh, he had low roll.
Did he back up?
12, 9. He definitely misses. And yes, he backed up and essentially gave you an opportunity attack if you want.
Oh, wait. I get an opportunity attack?
If he backs up, he triggers an opportunity attack.
Yes. We'll start with
Alright.
Briar. since
I
she's
am
right
going
in
to
front of
grab him.
Hey. He said we could start with.
I'm going to grab it to help Kellin.
Okay.
The birds grab either side of him as he like tumbles backwards and he stays put.
With that, I kind of fling one of my coat's tails to the side and reveal a rapier, and I draw it. And I swing to basically hit him with my sword.
Go!
Actually, no, rapiers don't really
Excuse
do
me.
that. They do more stabbing. So she basically stabs at him.
Gotcha. Give me an attack roll with advantage.
Oh, hell yeah, that's hot. Okay. That is 14. What's my modifier here? That is, I love Jack of all trades. Oh, that's a +3 modifier, so that is a 17. And let's see what the second one is. Well, that's a 5, so I'm gonna go with the 17.
Nice. You definitely hit him.
Beautiful. I'm just gonna give you the damage right in chat, just so that you can all see. That is advantage. Please take the 16.
Gotcha.
Wait, no, wait.
You
I did something wrong here. Hold on. There, 9 damage. I did it wrong. My apologies.
There
You
we go. You deal 9 damage, and he seems like faint at this point, like he's losing consciousness, and he just kind of like falls a bit to the side and like slumps at this point as like the rapier kind of pierces through his shoulder, and the blood loss seems to like send him over the edge, and he like passes out.
Beautiful. Perfect. Just the way
And
I
then
wanted.
the other two, seeing their boss get absolutely clapped, and after seeing 3 of their allies turned into mashed potatoes on the ground, they like to run. And that's exactly what they start doing, as this one tries to run past Mirella and away, and this one also tries to run the same way and away.
They're fleeing. Do you want an opportunity attack?
Can I?
Or do you want to let them run?
Can. Marilla?
I want to stab one of them before they before they like run past me.
Go for it. You could do both.
20. Come on. Give me a 20. 20.
Alright, roll for damage.
6.
6. You deal 12 damage. Oh wait, did you stab them with the dagger that Elric gave you?
Mhm.
Then do you roll an extra d6 for radiant damage?
Okay. 4.
4. You deal a casual 20 damage to the first guy as he runs past you, and you kind of blankly just shove your dagger into his neck, and he drops dead there.
Nice.
You get another attack of opportunity on the other guy who ran past you too.
Can someone go after him? Because like Mirella's
Or you
obviously
can just let
still
him
feeding.
run.
That too. You could
What are
just
you
let the
gonna do?
man You could just not kill this man.
He will come back with reinforcements.
I don't know. They were
Okay.
attacking this camp.
Fine, let him live.
Yeah,
it's
he
up to
runs
everyone
off.
else. Kellen's not gonna do anything. Does anybody else do anything?
No survivors.
No survivors.
I
No
grab my
survivor.
spear and I throw it at him.
Come on,
Oh,
Zendil, let's go,
God.
boy.
Go for it.
Let's go, boy.
This will be fun.
Where's my spear? God, where is it?
Since this would now be your turn.
Perfect. All right. So roll 1d20 plus.
Yeah, give me advantage since he's fleeing, and you're throwing a spear into a fleeing opponent's back. And
Jesus
I want to see it
Christ.
win.
No, it doesn't hit.
I mean,
13. What's your modifier on the spear?
Where's the stats? That it should be.
Because if you got the +2, that hit.
Oh, I hope you have a +2. I hope it. I really do.
Please, please.
It's not in my
please,
inventory,
please,
what the hell?
please.
It should be in here. Okay,
Um,
what? Can you give me a
Strength
spear?
and maybe even. Do you have proficiency with spears?
I don't think so. Probably just.
So just strength.
No, it doesn't. It misses.
Oh, I just dropped a metal die.
Oh.
It misses.
Well, it missed. Yeah, it misses.
Oh.
You
Damn
throw
it.
your spear into just the wood next to him, and it kind of sticks into it. And it seems like the wood of the that wall kind of like starts decaying a bit, and like some flowers start blooming from it.
That's cool. But he ran away. Damn it.
Yeah. So he's just out of here. He ran off.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
And now, combat's over. Since you brutally mauled all of them.
Nice. Kellen's gonna kneel down in front of Olkbar, and she's gonna slap his cheek to try and wake him up. Just a little bit.
You do that, and he kind of like flickers awake a bit, like, just fucking kill me. Do it.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna kill you. But you're gonna tell me what I want to know first.
Fine. Go ahead and try.
How the fuck do we get into Higginbotham's place?
That old bastard gave me a lot of my jobs.
I'm well
I
fucking
guess.
aware.
I guess he deserves what's coming to him. There's a password to get into one of the side doors. Today the password is he starts to like doze off.
She hits him again.
I cast Cure Wounds on him to make sure that he doesn't die beforehand.
Smart.
He comes back, he snaps back a bit more and just goes, this is the password. It's sea urchin. Now, go send my warm regards to the old bastard.
I sent him to the Shadow Realm, should I?
No, wait, please. Let me do my thing. I want to do something really cool, please.
Okay.
Thank you. I love you, Mars. I'll make it up to you. We'll do a Rammstein music video watching spree together or something. Kellin is still kind of knelt in front of him, and I'm gonna use another action to remove my shapeshifting, and I'm gonna stand in front of him in my true form, which is the completely white skin, the blackened eyes, the long white hair, and a very visible, like, gray and black burn scar right across her face. And she just goes, I genuinely hope there's a hell. And I hope that they keep you in it the rest of time. And she's gonna drive her rapier right up underneath his ribs.
You do that, and the metal kind of cleanly like slicks right through his ribs, and he's short of breath for a moment, just going. Damn, you grew. And then his eyes glaze over.
Kellin's face kind of just falls into this stony, almost emotionless, just expression on her face. I would like to look through his body and see if there's anything I can take as a trophy. Like a ring, a bracelet, a necklace, anything that I can take as a trophy.
It seems like there's a pretty prominent necklace around him that has this like shield-shaped pendant on it.
I'm taking it.
Which seems, yeah. You pulled off his neck. And you now have the pendant that Olkbar was carrying. That's the name. Yeah.
She
Olkbar.
stands up straight and just looks at the group and says nothing.
I look at her, I look at the guy on the floor, and I'm like, okay.
I will make
who
sure he
was
goes to
that?
worse than hell for you.
Thanks.
I mean,
Apart from
I-
being the guy that attacked the people we wanted to work with, who was that?
Helen kind of turns and looks at Zendil and just goes, ask him, he knows.
that was the guy who kidnapped me, along with Kellin.
What? What?
Where Mirella found us.
She didn't find
I
me.
was luckier.
She found you.
She found me. I was luckier. Kellin didn't. Well, and I let her have it. Clearly suffered more than I did. Well, at least the bastard's dead. You know.
I use another action to shift back into the brown hair with the less noticeable.
Poofy's in the Shadow Realm.
He
He
sinks
gets
into the
shadow
ground,
realmed.
the void. Of there he goes.
Disappears.
Kellin, then Kellin turns to Merksar and just goes, fucker just kidnapped people for slaves and trades. Including 5-year-olds. And she turns and she starts walking back towards the city, ready to go fuck up the noble.
And before you do that, from that place where the spear got plunged into the wall, and the spear's still in the wall,
I know.
there's like this rot on it kind of starts to spread a little bit further and further, and these weird looking flowers come from it. And also a few mushrooms start to sprout as well.
Oh shit, she's gonna meet him early. Alright.
But an arm comes out of the wood, and it seems like it splits it open, like something was hiding inside of it or something. And then you can see like a yellow eye poke out through the wood and like reach out and grab the spear and yank the rest of its body through. Mirella and Zendil, you immediately recognize Elric, as he has just shown up on the scene. He goes,
Our
"Oh, that
Elric.
was convenient. Zendil, be a bit more careful with this weapon." And he tosses the spear back to you.
I catch it.
Too many gods here
Yeah.
for my liking.
Maybe I was a bit too hasty, but it's something I really want to throw. For practice. And I really wanted to hit that guard. But yeah, I'll be more careful. I look at the spear. Just I had to get back down.
Right then.
Elric, what brings you here?
He looks over at the mashed potatoed bodies to his side and says,
A mosh
"Well,
pit.
for one thing, I got a call from Mirella, and for another thing, Kara, do you care to explain what you've been doing while I've been gone?"
She's been playing YMCA. bit too much.
Look, I don't know where the original car is. She promised that I wouldn't tell you.
Fine then. Original Kara is going to be in trouble on your behalf. And then you can explain to her why that is.
All I know is that she had to go figure out something.
He like presses his eyes at like the ridge of his nose. Alright. Anyway. Mirella. We should go now.
Right.
And these two just wander off, and we will pick up that storyline next session, because Deja has to go.
Yep.
All right.
Word. See you, Deja.
Good night, DJ.
Mhm.
Have a good night,
Good night,
DJ.
DJ.
Bye.
Bye.
Now let me delete the characters. There we go. You see Elric and Mirella just like walk off and they start talking about something. In the meantime, your characters have thoroughly killed a few people and very thoroughly killed one person. And now you have the information you need to sneak into another building.
Before we do that, can I quickly cure wounds?
Who?
Yeah.
Kellin. Or-
Sure.
Sure.
But
The Dragonborn, which you know many details about the anatomy of, cast Cure Wounds on you.
Kellin stops walking and turns and looks at him and just goes, well, that's nice of you.
that's the least I can do. I'm sorry for whatever he did to you.
Doesn't matter now. He took my life, I took his. Now I just got one more. You coming or what?
Oh, I am. Even though I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you don't have a choice, big man. I was talking to the... Clearly the guy who got luckier than I did.
Of course I'm coming. It's one way to resolve a problem at home.
Lucky for you,
Well,
I
if
know
you take
exactly
the
what side door they're talking about. So let's get a
Oh,
move
I
on before
bet
the
you do.
password changes.
All right, let's go.
Kellin starts walking towards the city. Kara, do you want to teleport him and make him quit walking?
Nope, right, totally.
We go poop.
Squad up for the group poop!
All right.
We go poof. Where do we end up, Mars?
Word. You all do that.
They are
I
honestly
can-
inside of the manor.
Oh, inside? We don't
They're
even have
honestly inside of
Already.
to... Inside? Because I thought we were going to have to do some, Thought we were
Never
gonna have to
mind the
make
whole-
Kellin do a performance check.
Use the secret thing.
Damn, that was
Someone
cool.
sent me a message. Okay, I'll look at that in a minute. So, do you want to just be teleported to the manor now?
Guess if that's where Kara takes us,
Shortcut.
that's where we end up.
That's where card takes us.
Word. So, Kara then's just like, I kind of want to skip the part where we walk there, and teleport you to the manor now that she knows where it is. And now we're all here.
I can see why you don't like that. Oh god, that makes me nauseous.
What the fuck? Oh, I see some black. Oh, wait, we're here. Bubba booey. Okay.
Baba booey.
Yeah, this is disorienting. Goddamn.
Just like our vision, the map is faded.
Kellin looks genuinely, like, uncomfortable to be standing in this mansion.
Yeah, the air is oddly quiet. It seems like there's not really much going on. It seems like Kara was able to just bypass
a lot of stuff that was outside, because you can hear a little bit of like talking from beyond the door, but it sounds like it's probably some guards standing outside the front. And the rest of the house sounds very quiet. You can hear like a fireplace crackling somewhere, you think?
So looking through this door, do I recognize this area right in here?
Yes. Is this the mansion that you were in?
Yes, if this is Higginbotham's estate, this is like her final guy, her final master.
Yes.
Okay.
And you very quickly recognize that. Reveals the area.
Kellin walks away from the group and just walks into this room here. Wait, fuck, how many feet is that? Okay, good, that's only 50 feet.
Combat.
Whew.
We're not in combat.
I know.
Yeah, we're not in
No, I
combat,
know we're
so
not
you're
in
good.
combat. Somebody put a shackle on me and the Dragonborn that if I get to 100 feet away, I get paralyzed. So I have to be
You don't-
careful.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, so
So you
Kellin
were
walks
walking
into
here
here. I want to see if
into-
there's anybody in this kitchen. Like, is there any, like, servants, anything, slaves, anything like that?
Nah, immediately there's just kind of like this sour nostalgia walks over you of like remembering a life here. There's nobody in it right now, but it's weird being back here because
Especially in this room, yeah.
yeah,
She kind of
because
just
like this is
walks around and checks to make sure there's no one in this room.
you do that kind of looking around and yeah, things are pretty quiet in here.
It's perfectly empty then?
Yes.
Perfect, okay. She says absolutely. She stops actually kind of near this, the sink area, and she just stares at the floor for like a solid 30 seconds before kicking the cabinet and just walking out and just saying nothing.
You do that.
I take whatever the fuck's in here and eat it.
Those are carrots.
I take
I
the
destroyed the
carrot and
cabinet.
eating it.
You eat
Hard
them. There's some
destroys
really
them.
good carrots.
I join him and also start eating it.
Oh boy. Kellin is
You
just
do
standing
that.
at the door staring at you guys.
I
What?
destroy the cabinet.
Not like he's gonna actually have that for any serious means.
I'm not judging you, dude. I just don't want to be here.
Fair enough.
You stealing some wine over there, Zendil?
No,
Okay.
perhaps.
What do you have there, Zendil?
A
carrot.
knife.
Those are wine, right?
This is wine, yes. This is booze.
No.
I take
Literally, in one hand a carrot and the other wine. What do you have there, Zendil? Hides the wine behind his back. A carrot.
Carrot, a really classy carrot. Oh, reveal.
And as you enter into here, you see it's a dining room, which seems like it was being set up for some sort of culinary event. Why didn't I just say for dinner? What's wrong with me?
The culinary
So-
event. I'm never calling dinner anything else ever again. It is now called the culinary event.
Ah, roll for initiative against your food.
Oh my god. Kellin is
I
gonna
want
look
to
under
talk
the
to
table
the food. No.
and check and make sure there's no one in this room either.
Yeah, there's nobody in here either.
Good.
Is that turkey?
It's pretty quiet.
She then turns and walks to the edge of the room and just waits for everyone else to.
Okay, so you notice.
Oh, okay.
As you leave, the table disappears.
What?
The table then disappears.
Kellin
What
kind of
the
turns
fuck?
and looks at Kara and just goes, "What are you?"
Yeah, what are you doing?
I am a walking existential crisis.
All right.
Kellin kind of shrugs and just goes, "All right, fuck it, fair enough." You're funny as shit,
Wanted a
I'll take it."
fancy table.
Get-
By the way, how
Fuck it.
far away from any other building is this building?
You mean like the exterior distance to other buildings?
Yes.
Yasha, great minds think alike.
Oh my god. I guess it doesn't share a wall with any buildings. It's an estate. It's got its own land. It's expensive.
So it's safe to burn down, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I guess. That could be stated.
By fire
Okay.
be purged, I guess.
Good to know.
Yes,
All
very,
right.
very interesting to know.
You also see this whole area in here.
Kellin just goes to the stairs and stands at the edge of them, waiting for
I
everyone
can
else.
beamlines the stair line, alright?
Don't wanna go in this room for the group. The group
group
poop.
Fine, let's go look
I'm
at
gonna
this.
go in there. What's
Actually,
in
yeah,
here?
Kellin pops her head
Kara
in
is
just to make
casually destroying stuff as she walks by.
You know what I like?
Kara's just destroying barrels. She's angry about something.
Is there anyone in the group poop room?
No, but you do very immediately notice there's no walls between these toilet seats.
Yep.
But there's a lot of toilet seats.
You know, might as well.
Who's
Since we're
using
here.
this?
Helen
Oh my
just
God.
groans and turns. She's like, "No thanks, I've cleaned those enough," and walks out.
Don't
I
need to
take my
clean the
time.
toilet if you shit in nature. And he turns around.
That's. God, why did we sleep together again?
Because we both loved it.
Yeah, fair point. And
Also,
just
we were
walks-
drunk.
Yeah. Remind me to never drink fire whiskey again. And she just goes and stands next to the staircase and just waits.
I wash my hands like a true.
I have a feeling I know where he is, so whenever y'all are ready.
Alright.
But go
All
for
Wait,
right.
but is
Steve.
Zendil near the
Let's go.
barrels when she destroyed them?
Was
Was Zendil near the barrels?
when Kara destroyed them?
Where, like here?
No, here.
Or this one?
Right here.
Well, I was already here. I don't think so. Why? I was near
'Cause
here
as
in a
Kara,
way.
as Kara was like breaking those, a bunch of like weirdly colored liquid was like spilling out of some of
It's
them.
green.
It's green.
Well, that's strange.
Mars
Not
told me
strange
it's green.
enough.
This like Nickelodeon slime looking ass liquid is like pouring out of these things.
Okay. Nicksplat.com, but what?
And
Anything interesting happened with that?
currently it's just the liquid on the ground, but you're wearing shoes, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nothing
Oh, no.
nothing happens just yet.
Oh wait, no,
Just yet.
they gave
Yet?
me shoes. I forgot. No, they
Yeah,
gave
we
me shoes.
gave you
yeah.
shoes, buddy. You're wearing boots.
I'm no longer
Put the-
tough.
Put those
Barefoot,
grippers
right?
away.
Put those grippers away.
All right, yeah, I'm wearing shoes. Nothing. What? That is it?
So
Is my shoes
yeah,
down?
you walk through some of the green sludgy nonsense, and it doesn't do anything immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah, it's just green sludge. It's weird looking.
All right.
Ellen goes up
Hope
the
doesn't glue me to the
stairs.
ground. I'll take off my shoes. I don't care.
As you go up the
Never needed.
stairs, you're now over here. I feel like I might have sized the map too wrong, and it's once again like quadruple the size it should be, or double the size. I can't tell, but whatever.
You and
this
I should
works.
like look at these next time. That way we both
Yeah.
get like the accurate.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're here. This is the top of the stairs. Zendil, buddy.
Oh,
This is the top
all
of
right.
the stairs.
I went down to check on the group. Right.
Then again, having massive stairs would make sense for this place
Yeah.
because this dude do be bougie. And so, this is also revealed. This whole area up here. You can see into there. You can see into there.
Hmm.
And into there.
Helen kind of grumbles and she just. God, I forgot what the keeps those fucking things. And she just kind of
Let's
walks
see.
into
What's
here
in
and
door
looks.
number 1?
Also, is there anyone in this
Oh,
room?
you walk into here,
Yes.
and there's nobody taking a dump in this room.
Oh,
That's the
beautiful.
that's
Can't
two rooms
seems-
with a shitter now.
This whole place seems unoccupied, almost as if they
It's
did not expect anybody to be able to teleport into here.
Where the hell
Kellin
is
comes into
everybody?
this room and checks to make sure there's no one in here either.
There's also nobody in here. I just realized why you're probably checking each room. I
There you
have the sneaking suspicion fire will be involved at some point.
go. Maybe. I am the arson queen after all. So she walks. She's gonna walk down this way and check. Oh wait, not this way. She's gonna walk down this way and check and see if there's anybody or any rooms over here. Well, she knows there's rooms over here. She's checking to see if there's anybody left in the house. She goes
Yeah, you
east.
check over here,
She goes
and
here.
you find this big area where, as you creak open the door, you see somebody sleeping. Sleeping real soundly in their fucking bed. And it's...
Kellin walks in and she gestures behind her to like make everybody else stop. And it's just like.
Let me give this polygon reveal thing a try. There we go. There we go.
Can you see the sausage makeshift?
Oh my
Have you
god. I
found
see
it
it.
yet?
It's there.
I found it.
You
Oh my
get briar
God.
points.
Ladies and gentlemen, I found
Hidden
it.
sausage. This is a hidden sausage game.
Yeah, I've started
Yes.
hiding sausages in all the battle maps. It's great.
Do we get a
Ladies and
power up
gentlemen.
if we find it?
We got him.
You get briar points.
Damn it! The sausage of truth.
Speak with plants. Who are you speaking to?
Oh no, that was a joke I made like
Oh,
20 minutes ago.
okay. I didn't even see
Uh-huh.
it. Oof. Helen is
so-
gonna sneak over to the bed and she wants to see who's sleeping in it. Because if it's who she thinks he is, she's gonna kill it. Actually, she might
You
kill it if
walk-
it's not.
You walk over to the bed and you see this older individual laying in the bed, and you pretty quickly realize this is Higginbottom. I'm not gonna give him a PNG because it'll just be sitting on top of the bed. So
Okay.
yeah, Higginbottom's
finally.
in the bed.
Actually,
That was
no,
quick.
she gestured us to stay here and we'll stay here.
All right.
And he's
Helen kind of
snoozing.
looks up at Kara, who's across the bed from her, and just kind of gives Kara a bit of a smirk before reaching down, grabbing Higginbotham, and throwing him out of the bed.
You do that. Give me a strength check.
Oh, fuck. Right, the -1. Please, if there's any time to have gotten a nat 20 with this
I am
fuck you
going to
dice,
bless her.
I
with
love
this.
you. I love you.
She gets a god's blessing.
Oh hell yeah!
What does
You
it
feel
do?
a blessing of a god flow through you.
Ooh, ooh. What does that do? Do I just get advantage?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage in like a +5 to the strength check.
Oh my god, if there has been ever a time to
You
a
get
nat
advantage and like I think let me see what if this yeah +5.
Let's go, let's go. Give me the fuck you, give me the fuck you! The 18. Okay, that's the first one. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that'll do.
Yes.
And so, you pick up this like frail old dude. Well, he's kind of frail, but pick up this old dude, and you just yeet him onto the floor, and he
Yep.
is knocked prone. We get a. Is there like a prone human PNG somewhere in here?
If only. Maybe we should use some of the gift sub money to buy Roll 20 premium.
Yeah. Let's see here. I know that there's like people falling on the ground PNGs, but they're like in beds.
This whole session's been
Yeah,
Assassin's
this-
Creed.
This'll do. You throw him onto the
That'll do,
ground.
that'll do. Oh, look at him.
Oh, look at him.
The blanket's still kind of wrapped on him, and he's just like, what's going on here? Where are the servants?
You
And
do
he
have
seems-
the dead soldier PNG that's just on the floor.
Yeah, this dude. It's just a sleeping dude.
No, there is like dead soldiers that you could use, but no, this
Yeah.
is funnier.
Oh, but
Yeah,
he's
whatever,
alive
he-
right now. I'll switch it
The
to
blanket
dead soldier.
makes sense.
Kellin kind of steps forward and puts one foot on either side of like of his body, and she just kind of puts her hands on her hips and just goes, "Long time no see, asshole."
You guys, where are you? Get here at once.
And he seems like he's trying to reach for like a bell that goes by his like bedside. But it's, he can't. You're holding him down with your foot.
Oh yeah, she's got her foot on him. I don't fucking think so. Not this time.
What are you here to do? You here to kill me?
You're the last stop on my list. Of course I'm here to kill you. And I'm gonna dump your body in the river, just like you did to Reaver.
To think that some filthy animal like you would be what does me in. How'd you get past my guards?
I've got a god on my side. And she draws the rapier again and plunges it right into his arm. She's not going for a kill. Not yet.
You do that. Do you aim for like the shoulder, humerus, forearm?
Before he dies, I want to share something with him.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get to. Because she's gonna drop Zendil into this too. More like into the... Yeah, I'd say the shoulder. The shoulder's probably a good spot for it.
Shoulder. Yeah, the old man winces and just goes,
You bastard. Creature of the night.
I bet your Kara's gonna tell him a new word, and she's gonna whisper in his ear with her long beak. Ravioli.
Ravioli. Kellin kind of turns to Zendil and kind of like
Rigatoni.
motions her head, and she's like, "You want in on this?"
I'm only out there. I like crouch down in front of him. I'm like, I was going to negotiate having my land back, but seems you have a bigger problem with Kellin. Well, whatever happens, I get a spear to stab his thigh.
Yes.
Oof. You
Turning this
you
man
pull out
into a
your
pincushion.
spear
Let's go.
and you stab him in the thigh, and that like rotting effect starts to like spread across his thigh and
the moss.
quickly decay it as like these weird looking flowers grow on it. And again, he winces
like you're
and
in a-
shouts in pain.
Quite a mossy situation,
You foul creature. The one that got my land.
And you're the
That
one that
wasn't
got my
yours to
property.
begin with. It was mine.
Well,
Not everything in this world is yours, you prick. Kellen's
He
gonna
reaches up-
kneel down a bit further and just look at him. Just get right in his face. What's he gonna do?
He reaches up one of his arms, and it seems like he's casting some spell as like some sparks start to appear in the palm of his hand.
Is there any chance I can intercept it? Like grab his hand or
Absolutely.
something?
You can do a reaction on this. Just
She
smack
reaches.
him?
No, she reaches out and she grabs his hand. And as she grabs his hand, I'm gonna use my 1 5th level spell slot again. And
oh boy.
we're doing agony, but big boy levels.
Oh boy.
Don't kill him.
Oh my.
Make
You
sure
do
just
that.
Don't kill him. Just let me get him.
He
Make
he
him do
auto
it.
fails.
Auto fail?
Sure.
Oh, beautiful. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna give him just enough damage. Well, I'm not gonna give him. We're gonna see what the dice say, but I'll stop when Kara tells me to. This is not my D8, that's my D10. Give me the D8. And increases by 1, so it's 78 this time around. 3 plus plus 2 plus 3 8 5 2 more plus 4 plus 8. So she has 33 damage. Pretty sure that could kill him. So
Maybe.
you know, I hope it doesn't. I know you're
Don't
the DM.
kill him just yet.
You're the DM, so you make that decision. But as she grabs his hand, she casts agony and just sends pain all the way through him. And she's gripping his wrist like extremely tightly. You can see the skin on her knuckles is turning white from how tightly she is gripping this man's hand.
You do that, and he can't even like shout in pain because the air just goes out of his lungs as this man sees stars with that spell coursing through him, and
Enough.
he's just silent for a moment. He seems to go limp.
Kellin doesn't immediately react to Kara's command of enough. She's staring at his face, just really wanting to keep going. You might want to like actually touch her.
Car kind of just puts a hand on her shoulder. What I will do to this man is more than what you could ever do to him.
Kellin kind of turns on her, and when you actually see Kellin's face, she's kind of shaking, almost, like holding back waves of emotion, and she just looks at her and just goes, yeah. And she kind of throws his hand back at him and just goes, you're fucking lucky. And she backs up and lets Kara kind of take her spot.
He seems to be alive, but he's just like silent from all the pain he was just in.
What you gonna do, Kara?
You are going to be the one person that I can share my trauma with, that I can share the true reality within. This is your fate.
Uh-oh.
Kara is going to touch him on the head.
You do that.
And he sees an orange square slowly getting closer to him.
It does that. I do that.
The orange square then changes to a man with a beard and a little tank top. And that man is speaking into a microphone. And he looks directly at the guy on the floor.
TBH, I just want my property back. But this is insane, lol. And the tank top does say Senpai on it. I didn't set up face cam.
And then he has the realization that he was never real to begin with. None of this is real. It's not real. He is not real, and none of it is. He is just a game.
Yeah, he has an existential crisis to the point of
And he
realizing
is snapped back into reality.
he's an idea for a hot second. And then he's just twitching on the floor now. I dealt infinite damage to his mind.
Kellin just kicks him, and then she turns around and walks back over here.
You do that. You wanna do anything?
At
Zendil?
least they gave me some relief.
Okay, it looks like Zendil's good.
I'm gonna just delete him at this point. That
Both
guy's
of
down
you
for
have
the count.
more
He just pops
extreme
out of existence.
vendetta. Both of you have a more extreme vendetta than I have. I just want my fucking keys to my car back or something. Like, it's just.
We'll go get the
Oh my
deed
You
to
guys
the
are
land in a
personal.
minute.
She just did that because she was. She did that because she was mad. She didn't even know the guy.
Oh, All right.
Nice. Kellin looks at Zendil, just goes, We'll get this stuff for your land in a bit. Just
All right.
I want my trophy.
Finally go home without those bastards in my front lawn.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Not gonna lie, that's it. Get these assholes out of my fucking swamp, please.
But Kellin just says, I want my trophy, and she turns around and she walks out and she starts headed this way.
And you
Are
do
following
that.
her?
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Here we go, boys. She walks into this room, and there's
Dragon Bar, I
a
think it's
Kara
gonna-
on the couch.
I think it's gonna.
She vibing.
What Mars, what's that Kara doing? What the dog doing? Make sure, can you review
Having
this?
an existential crisis.
Oh, poor thing. Kellin kind of walks over to this Kara, pats her on the head, and then just walks to this door, and she opens it, and
You do that, and you see a spiral staircase inside after I reveal
Boy,
the whole
please be the
thing.
cheese room.
cheese room. There is actually a room with a whole cheese wheel in it for Kara.
Oh,
Put it there.
all
Y'all
right.
ignored the entrance.
Jeez.
Kellin walks in and she starts to climb up this ladder. But she puts her hand on one of the rungs of the ladder and just says, "I have no idea what's up here. None of us ever got in it. I'm gonna take whatever's in here. It's my fucking trophy." And she climbs the ladder.
Nice.
That goes to what's over here, by the way, Makeshift. I think
Yeah.
you knew that, but I'll just make sure.
The cheese room? Let's go.
And you all make it to the cheese room.
Nope, that's not wrong one.
That's
Whoopsie.
downstairs.
Oh no.
That's the cellar, my dude.
Hang on.
It's the one that's
Complete-
up here.
Opposite direction. Just a moment.
As much as I love the cheese room, wrong area.
The area. Oh, that's the one in the middle.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
the one with the
Here we
crazy
go.
shit going on.
The crazy shit.
You'll see.
I'm so glad this is an intermission arc. Shanti would not be okay. She'd be having an aneurysm.
I'm just glad I finally got my shit back. Let's go. Fight a god. Twice. Murder some old man in his sleep. Captain Sparkles that got like punched in the stomach and burned.
Sparkles.
Holy guacamole, that's a lot of energy.
What
Uh,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Kellin kind of
What
pushes the
the
door open and
fuck?
enters and is just like, whoa.
You
What
see,
the fuck?
A lot of these barrels sitting around with like a lot of this like goopy green stuff in them, and
Along
you
with my
also
shoes?
see this big ass like pylon with a huge amount of resurgent energy just coursing around inside of it. It seems
fuck
like
is
this
that?
is like the majority reserve of the entirety of like Mortel Bay.
What the fuck is this?
This man was hoarding their energy. No wonder they're screwed.
What?
And Zendil, you start to feel a little lightheaded.
From the smell, from the feel, what's going on?
These fumes are getting to you. It's, something about this air is. You're getting slimed right now. It's
Oh god.
it's getting up into your nostrils, but everybody else seems fine. They don't seem bothered by it.
Are you two not feeling anything?
No? Why?
Ew.
You feeling something?
I feel not woozy. What the hell?
Does that
I'm,
normally happen to you?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna lean against this wall.
As you do that, you kind of drift off for a moment, and
Are you getting high on this place?
And I didn't even take the shrooms right today. What the fuck is this?
you start to drift off into dreamland as you slump down. And as you start to come to, you can. It seems like you're walking alongside some fields of hay, somewhere in the Golden Plains. And you hear a voice call to you. What is wrong, child? and you see a woman standing nearby one of the fence posts. She's cloaked in like a red-colored veil, which seems rather ordinary otherwise.
Who are you? Where am I? I was just with my friends a while ago. What?
Oh?
I swear I didn't take the shrooms today.
Is something confusing you? You look lost.
I am confused on where I am. What is this place?
But you weren't exactly lost. You were looking for something. You were looking for a cure.
A cure?
For your mother, of course.
But I thought they... I thought they died a long time ago. But my mother...
The woman approaches you. But she's just back at your home. She's still alive. But she won't be for very long. I can help you. I can help your mother. I can give her eternal life if you wish.
But wait. This is... Memories, I guess, fading back in. Yes. Save her.
She reaches out both her hands.
This is it. Wait a minute.
And she touches your face with them, sort of clasping the cheeks of your face. And you feel a sensation of like this really sickly feeling spreading throughout your body as mushrooms start to grow all over your body, especially on your arms. Now, go save your mother with the power I gave you.
What is this? Why there's
This-
mushrooms growing all over me?
This is your wish. And the woman seems to fade from existence.
But I just wanted to save my mother.
And all around you, the crops start drooping and rotting away. As far as the eye can see, everything begins falling and dropping cold and dead. And you awaken with a shout, back in the main room with everybody else. The fume's still kind of clouding your senses.
Wait.
Kellin kind of turns to him and is just like, Jesus shit, dude. You okay?
I kind of remember now. I remember what happened. How these shrooms came to be. And I just raise up my arm, the one with the shrooms.
And
I have to find her.
Does anybody understand what the hell he's talking about?
a statement rings through Zendil's mind, and the words, they feel like a fleeting dream, but he certainly heard them. The words he remembers are, "Ah, so my creation has finally awoken. Now, you will accept your role in the future." And that is all he can remember.
I have to kill that bastard.
Whoa, another bastard? Who are we killing?
And that's going to be the end of the session.
Yay! Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap, clap. Oh my god.
Jesus. Oh my god, Jet, that was so good.
Hell yeah.
God,
Half of that was a struggling improv, by the way.
But it was good though. You did so good.
That's the best way to do D&D.
Improv. Whoop whoop.
Jeez. 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 Jeez.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese. Cheese. Yasha
Easy.
has unfortunately stepped away from the mic at the moment, but
Jeez.
cheese. Holy crap.
That was
So that was part 1 of the
yeah, that's why
intermission act.
yeah.
Jeez,
Kellin
Jet.
had
Kellin.
partial revenge. I was just going along with it with the same goal of, hey, Zendil's gonna be a chill guy. Is gonna be I'm just gonna get my keys back home and I can be done with this. And then the flashback.
That
Fuck.
hit like a fucking train.
Yeah.
That was good though. Oh man.
The-
Man, despite some
it
technical
was-
difficulties, we still managed to pull out some good shit, my dudes.
Hell yeah.
There he is.
I'm back here. Sorry.
You're fine.
Back, Josh. Yeah.
So,
Just like
that
the
was,
zone, you were also pulled.
So that was the first part of our second intermission arc over in Mortel Bay with Kellin, Muxar, Kara, Mirella, and Zendil. We will return with part 2 next Saturday, and it's going to be very cool, which is, it's just 2 days before my birthday, no big deal. We will be back. We do not have Path of Destruction coming up this week, as Mars has a medical thing she must attend, and we want her to rest for that. So yeah, the next D&D stream will be next Saturday when we return with Rise of Vestia, the intermission arc, and it is going to be awesome.
Hell
I
yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed,
One time.
and we will see y'all all again very soon. I hope you all have a
Jeez.
wonderful evening, a wonderful morning, or a wonderful time zone. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't get caught. Until then, adios.
Jeez.
Bye.
Jeez.
See you, everybody.
Bye.
Jeez.
Bitch.
Jeez. Jeez.